Took a chance, in a trance, painted red, where's the romance? Took a chance, one glance, painted blue, ended on a rain dance. Now a bit stronger, not alone with the monster. Yeah, I gotta say I want this summer. Can't find this anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Won't find this anywhere, constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Can't find this anywhere, anywhere. Yeah, I want this hunger. Won't find this anywhere, anywhere. How I've always wondered. Yeah, I want this hunger. Won't find this anywhere. How I've always wondered. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Feeling calm inside, yeah. Constant calm inside, yeah. Waves above stand by, yeah. Feeling calm inside.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons,
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have
the
an
text?
orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't
Never.
do that for you. It's like,
No.
oh yeah.
great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super.
What is-
They got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Dude, you.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Oh, man.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh.
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. Because GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show is with you wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. It is exciting to see you wherever you are. Like I say, is this Minecraft? Ask Chat FM. We were doing that yesterday, not so much today, but we could. I mean, we could play Minecraft. All we'd have to do is have me install it on my computer.
So that's not gonna happen.
I really had intended to do that yesterday, to be completely honest with you. Or this weekend, I should say. I meant to put it on my computer so I could play whatever the games are that you and Mike play.
Nice.
Just wanted to fit in, Sean.
You have the fancy wheels too.
We'll show you our fancy wheels coming up. Chat FM, we're going to play Rocket League this morning. That is Sean. I am Ryan. You can find us on the Twitters at these locations, sports.gaming, Hefty Goof, and our show is at Watch GMS. If you missed any of our interview yesterday with Neil Jones, who is the creator, developer, artist of Aerial Knights Never Yield, be sure to check out the link through our Twitter, but also on our YouTube. The full interview is there. And tonight is a very special session of GMS Plays that we'll tell you about in just a second as well. We got Gaming Morning Show, This Day in Gaming History coming up. We have birthdays to celebrate with you as well. That's going to be exciting. Days of the Day here on the docket as well. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Even like with Mike on vacation, Mike logged in and did a little extra work. Yeah, Mike's still on vacation, Chat FM. But logged in yesterday, it looked like did a little extra work. And we now have officially a Peacock Watch 2021. That's right.
Nice.
One of the only shows talking constantly about Peacock.
Both the animal and the TV show.
Exactly. You can still send me a little bit more, actually. It's going to have to jack up quite a bit, to be honest. You got your new setup. So Sean's coming to us from the studio and has a brand new friend. Are you happy with your friend so far?
I am pretty happy with my friend. If nothing else, it fixed the reliability issues with my current setup. Just because apparently the jack on the back of my computer is trying to go out, and this gets around that. So that makes me happy. But it also gives me a lot more flexibility in terms of ins and outs, and has some more fun things I can play with. So I'm pretty happy with it. And it has faders, and faders are fun.
Yeah, I've always liked sliders instead of knobs, is what in my non-audio engineering background. Sliders instead of knobs.
Well, it gives you that better visual, I can just glance over and know exactly where the levels are, as opposed to the knobs where you're like, which way is that pointing? Yeah, that's at 6 o'clock. We're good.
I will say this. So now wherever you have that set, that's pretty good. I have you back down to 100, which is perfect because I like that flexibility. We can hear mouse clicks. So if there's a gate or something we can work on, that would be super cool. That's not the case in the past. Load last checkpoints checked in. Has Mike tracked down Sasquatch yet? I'm not entirely sure. Did Mike say what Mike's doing on vacation? Can't remember if it was Loch Ness related or bonsai trees this time. Maybe he's trying to solidify the argument that crepes are not a pancake, which, Neil Jones yesterday said, hey, it is. And Neil was wrong. I feel bad, but it's the case. Jeez.
He could be out hunting a wild Sasquatch. It's hard to say.
Maybe he's taking a shower.
Does anyone have my Dr. Squatch soap?
You never know. And he was never seen from again. Jordy, thank you for the host on Twitch. We appreciate that very much. Chat FM, Pop Peacock? I don't know if that reference. You know that reference? Pop Peacock?
No, I'm not sure.
All I want it to be is this peacock that was really popular in the 90s pop scene. It was Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and Pop Peacock.
It was like a peacock with bleached tips and spiked hair.
And what were those shells? Pico shells that people wore? Oh my gosh. That would be fun.
The puka shells.
Puka shells, that's right. Oh my gosh. Maybe he is having a romantic holiday.
That's the one.
That is, isn't it? I should let you probably take it, but everyone just sits here. I think that's all that the audience waits for, is me to roll my R's. Isn't that right, chat?
It's the best.
Can't wait. Just can't wait till he does that hawking up a hairball thing. That's really good.
He's gonna get it one of these days.
It is Museum Day. It is Visit Your Relatives Day. It is National Cheese Souffle Day, which is fun to say. Hey. National HIV Vaccine Awareness Day as well. And our topic of the day has to do with dirty dishes. Today we are encouraging you, we implore you to stay the hell away from dirty dishes. No dirty dishes today. So we're asking, how do you handle the dishes? So in our house, very much split labor, right? My wife despises unloading the dishwasher for some reason. I absolutely despise doing the dishes, so we try to take care of the one job that the person hates as often as humanly possible. And it actually works fairly well, to be honest. Occasionally, I'll have to throw a load of, just plates and stuff in the dishwasher to kind of declutterize things. But man, dishes are such a pain in the butt, especially when you don't like to do things. But I've learned, my wife has this thing called Enneagrams that she found, psychological tests and those kind of things, which I absolutely love. And I definitely relate to the one that, I took through the test, where it's like, my whole goal apparently in life is just to avoid pain. So anything that's unpleasurable in any way, shape, or form, I don't like to do it. That makes complete sense to me, and dishes is one of those things. So I stay away from them as much as I can.
So no dirty dishes day, and then you said you have to stay away from dirty dishes. Does that mean we need to like do them so they're gone, or just like, you don't exist today?
Yeah, so you have to start today, and if you haven't already, Chad, I'm very sorry. You're not supposed to even have any dirty dishes to start. But if for
Gotcha.
some reason you do, then just don't look at them. Don't make eye contact.
Just pretend they don't exist.
That's what the dishes want. They want you to make eye contact with them.
Notice me.
Hello, over here. Hi. Dishwasher top tip: a spoonful of normal table salt in the washer makes no difference, but helps the salt industry employees keep their job. Fair enough. Fair enough. You're doing great, by the way. You almost had that whole save while I finished reading that thing. It was very close. Jordy said, stay away from dirty dishes. So don't do my dishes today. Absolutely. You have Gaming Morning Show's permission not to do your dishes. Hey, chat.
Did you see how fancy we look?
Yeah, look at these wheels. These are our Superphonic Edition wheels. What do you think, Super? That person was pestering me, was pushing me around in the back here, and that freed you up to have a one-on-one, so technically I should get an assist.
You helped.
Way to pass it to yourself.
Yeah. Do what I can.
You sound really good.
Did you also notice our sweet paint job?
Oh, you have the purple one too?
Yeah.
It's like a matte finish, isn't it? Yeah, I was a big fan of purple. Surprise. Good moron to you, K-Laugh. It is good to see you this morning. Thanks for hanging out yesterday at GMS Plays, too. That was fun to see you as part of that.
Yeah, he was hanging out with us for some time last night. It was fun. Other than, jeez, we want to be in the same place.
Oh, no.
All right, well, I took him out. I may have missed the ball. Boo. The rest of the stream went pretty well. It was pretty successful. We had some good excursions into the caves. We got the strip mine set up, so it's ready to go the next time. Yeah, it was a pretty chill night.
What were you trying to do? I watched you, obviously a little bit with not a lot of Minecraft knowledge.
Yeah, so I have some plans for that whole area that we're in game. In terms of like buildings I'm gonna build eventually and stuff we're gonna set up. But we're still pretty early on, so big goal right now is just to collect a ton of resources. So short goal is diamond. I don't have any diamond yet, so I was caving and exploring and kind of lighting up all of the surrounding caves so that things stop spawning down there. Found no diamond, unfortunately, and then since I didn't find any diamond, I set up a strip mine where you mine down to where like the level where diamond can spawn, and then you just make a bunch of straight rows back and forth looking for diamond. So I got that set up so I can work on that either off stream or next time I stream Minecraft, and hopefully find some diamond.
One Rocket League related note, the sound of fish hitting the ground, it's not very appealing. Just want to point that out. That was really gross. That person had a celebration that involved like the net opening up and a whole bunch of fish coming out, and that was not pleasant to my ears. Oh my gosh. Nice.
I did it.
Whilst being destroyed. Those wheels really did a difference, perhaps by a snowplow. What are you talking about? We're cracked now. You can't stop us with these wheels. Look at those.
They look so good.
I didn't say they were going to help us score. Oh my gosh. Is there a way to jump higher?
Just timing the double jump the best.
We're going to try that right now. There.
Nice work.
I always forget there's a double jump, to be quite honest with you. So, glad the stream went well. I'm going to duck out and go vote, but I will certainly be back for FHCC. Yeah, we'll see you when you get back, K-Laugh. It'll be exciting to have you here. Thank you for voting. Good morning to you, Aura. Thank you for being here as well. We missed you yesterday because we were looking for extra sports news. So hopefully you'll have some for us today. I don't know how they scored. It's not like we're not down on their end of the the field. See that you hear that sound?
That's not good.
Oh, no need to apologize. We just missed you. It was noticeable that you were not here, and we were looking for an extra sports story yesterday. We definitely had kind of a choose your own adventure with sports yesterday. You got it. I'm in the center. Oh, I missed. I'm so sorry. Otherwise, you had a breakaway goal. Wow, I hit that with my rear wheel back the other way. Let's try.
Oh. It's not looking good.
Yes, we're very concentrated. We're like orange juice right now. We're losers, that too. 6:22 West Coast time, 9:22 out on the East. It is 2:22 for those watching in the UK. Culty Vibes is here. Good morning to you, Culty.
Top of the moron.
It is good to see you on Gaming Morning Show. That is Sean. I am Ryan. Chat FM, a lot of concentration for us losing too. Bunch of losers.
We tried our best.
I had fun yesterday, though. I ended up playing Apex Legends with Chris Emier, and we've been doing that quite a bit on Monday nights. Deeb wasn't able to play with us, who's been kind of our third as well. So had my friend Jeff from Montana play with us, and we ended up winning a game, and it felt great. Felt great to win a game. So yeah, pretty excited.
That's awesome.
We did that while watching you, so I'd like to think that you were part of that.
I mean, you won because you were watching me.
Is that what it was?
I gave you the confidence to do the best.
Load last checkpoint. You bring up a point now. We're gonna do this. Do you like pulp in your orange juice?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
not even a little bit.
No pulp.
But that's where all the
can
nutrition is, Wink.
Why'd you say wink?
Because that's what they say. They say with all the healthy stuff that's in there, it's supposed to be the pulp, and pulp's in there, so it's supposed to be good for you.
Nope. Nope. Orange juice is just sugar water.
Oh, you don't like
Tasty
orange
sugar water.
Oh, you like orange
Oh,
juice.
I
You just
love
don't like
orange
pulp.
juice.
I gotcha.
But yeah, the pulp's not gonna make you healthy.
FM said it's Pulp Fiction. That's the mystery behind Pulp. This is Pulp Fiction. Good moron to you, Super. I hate Pulp, both the band. There's a band called Pulp. Do you know of the band Pulp?
Nope, I do now.
I mean, sure. But I didn't know it existed prior to that. What the hell does Pulp sing? Please tell me that they did a cover of Concentration. Which also I think is a song. Because I think what I'm thinking of is Rolling Stones. I can't get no satisfaction. Darn. But
And
now
changing that to
I
concentration.
think I sure did. This is not going well. There's got to be a song called Concentration, please. Maybe like a Motown song or something. Imagine if they did a cover of Juicy. That's such a good line. Oh my gosh, so true. Load last checkpoint. I'm good either way. Pulp makes it feel more real. Chat FM telling us that Pulp is indie UK. And Aura says, I like the orange bits. So I buy, specifically at the store, I do buy the some pulp. I don't like it when it's just all pulp. But, yeah. They sang Common People. Okay. You know what?
Did that clear it up?
You know what common people sing or say, right? They say crepes are pancakes. Oh, burn! My apologies to Neil. I do love this, that Neil was on there. And subtly, as we kind of segued back into the actual talk about Aerial Knights Never Yield, Neil said something, he's like, I just like to be right. Or something like that. Like, he was just trying to make sure they drove the point home that he was right. But I got for free on PS Plus released, and now it's pretty darn fun, but Switch controls are different for me to get used to. Oh, this is going back to Rocket League on Switch. Super, hey, check this out. This is for you if you missed it before we started the segment. Look at our wheels. We're sponsored by Superphonic. You can see Superphonic doing cool things on Twitch, namely busting noobs in Apex Legends and playing music through Super Gigs once a month, a live music event called a Super Gig, and uses the sunset kind of motif. So yes, thank you for sponsoring our cars in Rocket League, Super. It was really kind.
Fly.
Really kind. It's 6:26. Let's get the news. We need to know what's up, what's going on in the world. And to do that, we head to the newsroom. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 18th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. A new trailer for Super Mario Golf Super Rush dropped yesterday. And if you weren't already excited for Super Mario Golf Super Rush, you should be now, because it looks hot. Liana Rupert of Game Informer writes up her thoughts on this trailer, and it also has the trailer in this link, so the link we're providing you, definitely go check that out. We get a closer look at a mode called Speed Golf, where players tee off at the same time, and whoever gets to the hole the fastest wins. Right?
Yeah.
This is my kind of golf. You just have to go fast. There's a stamina meter that you need to be conscious of when using your power-ups, as well as other tools like speed dashing and the ability to interrupt an opposing player's progress. So just imagine, everyone hits the ball, and then everyone runs to their ball, and while you're running, you just beat the crap out of each other. It looks so much fun. The trailer also goes into Battle Golf, which is a special event in the speed golf category, which pits players against one another in a battle royale-esque arena environment.
Oh my
Now,
god!
remember, this is still a golf game. It looks so much fun. So it basically takes everything we've talked about with speed golf to even higher highs. So it just, this game looks like a lot of fun. It has that Mario sports flair to it, and it just looks like it's doing some different things. So Mario Golf Super Rush comes out on the Nintendo Switch on June 25th. So we'll definitely be checking that out at some point, because it looks like a lot of fun. Oh, and the title, the almost every site that I go through for my news in the morning had a piece about this trailer, because everyone loves it so much. But Liana wrote the best headline, which is new Mario Golf Super Rush trailer goes battle royale with overview on different game modes. And then her subline was, move over literally every other game slated to launch this year.
Oh my gosh, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it looks super cool. So watch that trailer, and if you have a Switch, plan on playing some golf. And if we can play online, maybe we'll have to plan some community games and play some golf together, because that sounds fun. Speaking of Mario, actual segue, a town in England has installed some Super Mario pipes. They're like planters, but they look like Mario pipes, and the residents of the area aren't too happy about it.
Oh no.
Local residents, this comes from Zach Zweisen of Kotaku. Local residents in the UK town of Walsall are not happy about the 15 giant green planters that have recently been installed in the town center, mostly because they're pointing out how they look like warp pipes from Mario games. The pots were brought and set up in town using taxpayer money, and this hasn't gone over well with folks there who find the pots ugly. And they question the Mario-esque planters were the right way to spend funds during a difficult time for the town. Currently, the city is trying to cut 29 million pounds from its budget, but hey, now they have cool Mario planters.
All right. I'm gonna put us back to the side by side here. You got to look at these. I mean, they're not that bad looking, and they look like they're just green painted terracotta. Like, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look like they would have spent the farm to build these things. Look at these.
I like them.
Yeah, those are pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, they don't look bad, right? Unless you just don't like green.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot of green, and they are very Mario-esque.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't have a problem with. Can someone go over to Walsall for us and inquire why they're so upset about the pipes?
Yeah, please. Just send us some of the receipts. We'll work on the reimbursement.
We'll check it out. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, with the World Renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. And thank goodness we have games out today. We have Snow Runner out on Switch, Archaea out on Switch, Jetboard Joust out on Switch, Essays of Empathy out on PC, Days Gone has made its way to PC. We have, unfortunately, another Leisure Suit Larry game, Leisure Suit Larry Wet Dreams Dry Twice, out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch. Siege Survival Gloria Fictus out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Void, lowercase t, uppercase r, lowercase r, uppercase l, uppercase m, open parentheses, close parentheses, semicolon, / Void Terrarium ++ out on PlayStation 5.
Don't tell me. This is the reason you got your PlayStation 5, right?
This is it. I'm so ready.
Okay. So I think we've learned some things already, and if you've been on the show long enough, chat, you know that we do takeaways that are pretty okay at the end of the show. I think we've learned two things. One, Sean clearly bought the PS5 for this game specifically, Void Terrarium. and then / what it's apparently supposed to actually be, which is Void Terrarium ++. And also, the reason that Mike took the vacation was because the new Leisure Suit Larry game is out today. So Mike just wanted to have the calendar blanked so that he could play with Leisure Suit Larry. It's got to be it, right?
Man. It's got to be.
Or is specifically getting the PS5 for that. There you go. It's smart. So, I'm sorry, but how does Leisure Suit Larry not win this?
I know too much about Leisure Suit Larry. It's a known commodity. So it doesn't get to be name of the morning. Also, I didn't want to reward it.
And that's not even the best Leisure Suit Larry subtitle ever. So
It's true.
you gotta know your history. Load last checkpoint. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what Leisure Suit Larry is. I don't know any subtitle. Sushi, I feel free. I've had a headache, I feel like, for about 27 straight hours. So I'm sorry that you're running into that. But I hope that something that can heal your headache is the fact that you can listen to the Aerial Knights Never Yield soundtrack once it comes out, because you were our winner yesterday during our mini giveaway that we had. Our Patreon subscribers get double entries into our giveaways, and yesterday that happened for Sushi, where Sushi was able to win because she's a Patreon subscriber. So thank you for doing that. You too can become a Patreon subscriber like Chat FM did, our most recent Patreon subscriber. Go to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow to find out more about our welcome subscriber, Kneecap, and Adopt Bob tiers. And good moron to you, King Gray.
Top of the Mora.
It was fun to watch you play some Fall Guys yesterday with Chris M.E. and the like. Chris M.E. is a streamer on Twitch. You can find out more at Chris M.E. on Twitch. I have a couple more shout-outs to give this morning, in fact. Big shout-out to Load Last Checkpoint. The latest episode of the Final Checkpoint podcast should be out sometime today, I do believe. And let's give one more shout-out this morning, and we're going to give that one to... I will give it to... we already gave it to Super. So here you go. Super already got a shout-out this morning. AJ gave us a host. All right. There you go. Those are some shout-outs this morning on Twitch. We have some Peacock news. You might have been sitting here. Is it bated breath? Is that the...
Sounds right to me.
Right? Isn't that
I think
like
that's
is it an idiom? Is it an analogy or something like that? You might be sitting here waiting on bated breath. Good moron to Kajito and good moron to Albax as well this morning. Peacock Watch 2021. Apparently the Da Vinci Code prequel series gets a first action-packed trailer. We'll actually link this in the chat. It's from Polygon. They have a brand new trailer. If you were looking for a Da Vinci Code series, well, guess what? You can get one now. Robert Langton and the crew are out there waiting for you. Except this time, not played by Tom Hanks. Instead, it's going to be Ashley Zuckerman from Succession. Anyone? Ashley Zuckerman? Anyone? Anyway, that's going to happen. The third book is what it's based on, of the Robert Langdon series, and that turns the story into a prequel. The book follows Langdon trekking through Washington, D.C. and uncovering secrets about the Freemasons. It looks like the show will do a similar thing, except he's younger and hotter now, because why not, according to Petrana Radovich of Polygon, who wrote this. Brown does spend an awful lot of time in each Robert Langdon book, reminding his readers about how fit and handsome the simple... Man, they are really apparently into the looks of this person.
Yep.
Is Sean starring in this? You're the handsomest person I know. So,
Not true.
not true. Angels and Demons was published in 2000, but it was 2003 The Da Vinci Code, and the movie of the same name that really catapulted this series into fame. That's from Peacock, but we have Peacock Watch 2021. Are you a subscriber to Peacock? Well, you should be.
Use our referral code.
Right? Might as well. Sign us up, NBC. Talk about it enough. Thank you, Mike, even on vacation, doing some prep for us. So, no, it copied the title twice. It's all going wrong.
Peacock. We get
right.
paid per time we write Peacock.
It's crazy. You're doing the dishes right now. What are you doing? Walk away. Walk away, last checkpoint. What are you doing? It's no dirty dishes day. So you don't even look at them. Don't even acknowledge their existence.
Just break them. They're dirty, break them, throw them away.
How many of y'all have to hand wash? Like, does anyone here not have a dishwasher?
I remember those days.
Aura said I have a cold. Whoop. I've got stress sickness because my exams have stressed me out. Well, we are hoping that you get through them as easily as you possibly can, Aura. Exams can certainly be a stressful experience. So, real follow-up question, by the way, to the story of the pipes, the Mario pipes. What would it take to have you get some Mario pipes for your plants?
Oh, that wouldn't be tough at all. We've actually seen some Mario-themed planters and pots and stuff, and we like them.
Well, that was a perfect center. I'm just practicing my double jumps, to be quite honest with you, so... Kajito said, but you need dishes to be able to eat the next thing. Oh, or do you, Kajito? Because after this game, I have some recommendations from nationaldaycalendar.com on how you can best celebrate No Dirty Dishes Day. And one of the recommendations was basically not to have any dirty dishes. So...
Just don't do it.
just don't have any dirty dishes. That's all you got to do.
I'm just
guy
gonna
was
not
late.
use dishes today. Just
Cool.
gonna eat everything over the sink.
Ooh, that was like Sinky Day, which is also a former day of the day. Which, for some reason, I clearly remember a lot easily than a lot of other days of the day we've had.
That's because that was the best one.
No, I wasn't supposed to hit the front. I wanted to hit the side. I hopefully fended them off. I hand wash them, then put them in the dishwasher. I get physically sick if I run into dried food on dishes. Yeah, it is pretty gross, isn't it, Joel? Like, I don't have that same, like, immediate... Oh my gosh,
Oh,
the post
nice
is
try.
right there. Oh, I'm sorry, I just knocked you out of the way.
Nice work.
All right.
You zipped around him real good.
Oh no.
It's happened.
No, it's not. This is just probably a glitch.
It's Tie Tuesday. That's what I heard.
Okay. Well, so that from random YouTuber BG, you should order all your meals from out. You could do that today. That is maybe one of the recommendations, whoever you are on YouTube. But thank you for being here, Gaming Morning Show. So confused what's happening right now. Sushi, I think you just missed an E in hat dishes, but I also want to say now that I'm very excited about the concept of hat dishes.
Hat dishes.
I just want hats on all of my dishes.
Tiny little hats.
It's like the Patreon content that Sean puts out with plants and hats.
I could make a hat on a dish happen. You give me a little bit.
I tried to screen for you and I missed. Oh no. Oh no. Culty says, I have to hand wash certain things like pans and some cutting boards. Yeah, that happens. Good morning on to you, Kiki Low. Thanks for being here this morning. Chat FM saying, paper plates, plastic cups, turtles love them. By the way, not entirely sure who YouTube user BG is, but I can tell you that YouTube user BG was not amused by the amount of discussion that I had around my wife not letting me eat any of the lemon scones. Completely unrelated. Just want to point that out. So I believe the accusation was that I was lying, which is not true. I just definitely did not get any of the scones.
Man.
Did you really recommend Thai Tuesday?
I did. It was the first takeout I can think of. And it always sounds good. Even though we just had it on Friday.
See, Kajito's got a good idea too. Kajito said we could do just straight out of the pan dishes. Like just start eating straight out of the pan. Although, have you see like I think that probably like so Joel, you mentioned oh my gosh, you don't like dried food. I think what worries me more is I don't like sharing food with people. Sharing food with other people kind of grosses me out. And so having to like have a communal meal out of a pan kind of grosses me out a little bit.
So this was more of a college I lived by myself thing. Anytime I made anything in a pan, you might as well eat it out of the pan. I mean, no one was there to care.
Yeah, if I was rolling solo, then I'm on board with that. This is from, again, random YouTube user BG. Definitely making things up. Many scones we had at home. Man, you've had this problem too? That's amazing. BG. Well, hopefully you can make it to a future show. I hope you have a nice day.
Those scones were pretty tasty.
They really are very good. We talked about making them again, and we could actually have some at the house. But just the fact that the lemon zest fills the room with pleasant smells is so good. There you go. Nice teamwork. We looked like we
Nice
actually knew
work.
what we were doing.
Yeah, we did.
Kajita says, don't share then. But see, I have a family to feed. Could you imagine? I finally actually make something in a pot. And then I go into the kitchen and be like, no, this one's mine. I don't oh my gosh, we just knocked each other away from the ball. I think that would work about as well as the discussion of the scones did. Nice job. We
Nice
are
setup.
making them again? Again, I don't know what's happening in your household. But yes, we are a collective unit in mine. My wife and I are absolutely step sync or whatever that analogy is together. So, yes, of course.
She's the one that handles the analogies, so.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Well, no, we do that together too, just like the scones that we ourselves make. Yes, Kajito, it might be more like the royal we. What are you talking about, Chad FM? A toss YouTube situation? Are you suggesting that we need to ban BG? I'll do it.
That was the slowest goal ever.
It really was. Man, we've been assisting every single goal, though. Oh, yeah, we are on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and on Twitter, to be honest. So we're all over the place now.
We get around.
Yeah.
Blammo.
Correct. Non-affiliated. Yeah, so yeah, maybe you haven't heard Chat FM. I hadn't even thought about that. So the reason that we specifically aren't getting affiliated, because we have the invitation, all that, because y'all have been great. Like everyone who's been hanging around with us since probably like November or so on Twitch. Our show started in August. We have a specific goal of not doing a Twitch affiliation because we want to be able to. Oh, they left. Oh, that sucks. Well, we won. That's good. I like how you have a purple banner and I have a green one. I need to change that. So I want that. We want to be able to bring in people from wherever. Okay, and so one of the biggest concerns we have with signing on a specific platform is just that limitation, right? If we want to have somebody on who's doing cool things from Facebook Gaming, we want to be able to do that and not have that problem. And then there's further concerns of just, what if the platform goes away, right? And so the best way to find us, we've talked a lot about this, is just go to our website, which is gamingwarningshow.tv. Right there.
Nice. That's us.
Coming up, what happens when a kitten was saved and then takes an 80-mile Uber ride for rescue? Well, we'll tell you. And apparently, a slight nerd alert for you this morning on Gaming Morning Show.
Nerd alert.
Why big nuts always rise to the top. That's right. We're going to talk about big nuts coming up on Gaming Morning Show, so stick around for that. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I like big nuts.
Can you not lie?
I cannot lie.
Okay. How about some of the people that you're related to? Or can they deny that?
They can't. They can't.
Cannot deny. Okay. So like if a nut container walks in with a like more of like a hourglass type shape, so there's more of like an inner itty bitty waist kind of area.
Mm-hmm. Not a fan.
Okay. Oh, we'll tell you, Chat FM. We'll tell you which nuts. Sushi said, hate dishes. I clean the whole house except the kitchen. Yeah, dishes can be tough. Aura says, I'm making burgers, so I suppose I could use some kitchen roll. Well, here's those tips. Okay, I did tell you after this game, and then we're going to get into birthdays and same gaming history. So these are from nationaldaycalendar.com. First option is eat all your meals out, which obviously in the pandemic is a lot harder to do, but you could order takeout, right? And then you could eat in hopefully biodegradable containers. Okay, so that's an option, right? If it's possible. You could use disposable plates, cups, and silverware. However, to stay earth friendly, make sure you choose those that are biodegradable. Okay, that's a win. So yeah. It says occasional fasting could be good. So maybe if you have the opportunity to fast today, you could do that, and then you don't have to worry about dishes. Another example would be things like bananas. They come in the vehicle in which you eat them. So just eat only bananas today.
Only bananas.
That won't cause any problems, I'm sure. Right?
The banana peel, nature's dish.
Finally, avoid dirty dishes by washing every dish you use as you use it. They can't be dirty if they're washed immediately.
I like the idea of just eating everything over the sink, or even better this time of year, eating it on the deck and just like leaning over the railing and just let things fall into the grass.
Chad FM just said I get married, and then you don't have to worry about dishes. Well, it's time for some old guy advice on Gaming Morning Show. Hi there. It's Ryan and Sean from Gaming Morning Show. I would just like to tell you that getting married does not guarantee that you're not going to do the dishes. So, unfortunately, I'm poking some holes in your theory. So yeah. Sorry.
It actually makes more dishes because now there's two of you.
And then when you have kids, don't get me started. All right. Anyway, Aura got auto-modded for eat bananas and a sack of nuts. Bin the skin and pack it. Fair enough. Congratulations on being auto-modded. What are you laughing at?
Chat. You just Googled it. You're right.
Yeah, that's true. Good morning, Trash. It's good to see you this morning. Hope everyone has had an amazing day / night. We are having a pretty good day. It's 6:51 on the West Coast, 9:51 on the East Coast, and 2:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Thanks, Axe, for the host. I am Hefty Goof. That is sports.gaming. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS. And I believe at this point we should have our stream going right now with the syndication of that. So you can check that out. That is at Twitter /WatchGMS. Yeah, we're on there. We've just been tweeting out the show starting that we're going live, and then including the link to watch it live there. So yeah, that's happening right now. I'll even retweet it as we speak. Okay, let's do this. This day in gaming history and some birthdays. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. And this is a big thing. Like Chat FM, you're a recent Patreon subscriber. If you haven't been in our Discord yet, we do have a birthdays channel. And so we would love you to put your birthday in there if you're comfortable doing that, right? We want you to make sure that, don't feel required. But even if you want to give us your birthday month, something like that, we'd love to celebrate with you during this segment. Baseball's Reggie Jackson turned 75 today. I think Reggie's nickname is Mr. Yankee, something like that. So
Sounds right.
Singer George Strait is 69. Nice. Actor Chow Yun-fat turned 66 today. And writer Tina Fey is 51. To be honest, I mean, we only have two more. Musician Kyle is 28, and actress Violet Bean turns 25. It was a pretty thin celebrity birthdays day today.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to rise to the top, be born today. And you can, I mean, although you have some heavy hitters Tina Fey, George Strait, those are some good ones. But the numbers are low if you want to change your birthday to today.
I'm just going to look at something really quick. Aura just shared the birthday. I just want to make sure it's not today.
Nice.
Just 1 second, chat. This is just only text.
I'm perusing the other birthdays, and I don't really see anything else in here worth noting.
This just in, it's not Aura's birthday today. Back to you.
Perfect. Yeah, there's just John Paul II, former Pope. I guess that's a good one.
We're going to
Not
former
good birthdays
popes.
today.
We're digging pretty deep, aren't we? Any drummers? That is usually something to mention.
Nicholas II, who was the last Russian Tsar.
And a very good drummer. You may not know that about Nicholas II.
I don't even see any drummers.
Wasn't Jimmy Snuka like a pretty famous wrestler? Like he had like a catchy nickname, something Snuka. And his last name, Snuka. Help me,
No
wrestling
idea.
fans! Help me. Chat FM just gave a happy not birthday to Aura. It is true. Aura's birthday was last month, so happy last month birthday to you.
Oh, I have to wait 11 months.
I know, that's a long time. Yeah, I'm pretty much with you. There is not a lot of birthdays we want to celebrate today. So
No.
there you go. If you're in the bluegrass, singer-guitarist Rodney Dillard of the Dillards is 79 today. So
The Dillards.
Dillard. 1993, this day of gaming history. More Who Sued Whom news. This was 93
Okay.
in San Francisco, U.S. District Court Judge Fern Smith. Oh, the old fern strikes again. Yes. Yes, this is where the fern grows, is in this courtroom. Ruled that Atari infringed a copyright and patent held by Nintendo by copying and using software codes used in Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges. Atari Games announces it will appeal the decision. Thank you, Culty. Superfly, Jimmy Snuck. Yes. Thank you, you get an assist, Culty. You can put that on your shirt somewhere in the pin that we'll send you. That's
And K-Laugh is back. How was voting?
actually, wherever you live, voting works pretty well for
That
you.
was pretty
'cause
good.
That was very fast. So
Pretty
I
quick.
I
Efficient.
realize it's like a midterm, but still, it's pretty well done. Happy birthday to Load Last Checkpoint's niece. This is your birthday song. It is not very long.
Doot, doot.
Fern got firm. That's right. Yep, you don't mess with Fern Smith, if I've learned anything. 94, Sony Computer Entertainment of America is formed. Sony announced that they are making this company to market the PlayStation CD-based video game system in the US to be introduced the following year, 1995.
Nice.
See if it works.
It's not gonna catch on.
In 2004, total shipments of the PlayStation, including PS1 worldwide, 100 million. 2005, this is the time of year that the E3 show was held in Los Angeles, 3-day show. 2007, this one was actually fairly interesting to me. 10 wireless hotspots are opened at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, and it was specifically on the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, right? Users with a Nintendo DS and the game Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End could download extra content at these hotspots not available anywhere else.
Interesting.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That is kind of cool.
Yes, I thought so too. What do you think, random user BG? See, already left.
I wonder if Chris or Nate did this back in the day.
I'll have to ask us. Chat, in the final hour crew, remind us to ask Ambassador Chris M.E. or Matt Artisan if Nate's around today. If they did this. 2007, wireless hotspots, Disney. You with us, chat? Can you help us, please? Aura said, just saying I wasn't here on my birthday because I was already hammered at the pub by 2 p.m. All right, well, we'll try to get on earlier for you next time. Nope, random user BG is still here. It's cool. Whoever you are. Nuts? Question mark? Oh, yeah, we'll get to the nuts story in the 7 o'clock hour. Got it. I learned one thing in Radio 101, and that was to always talk about the nuts later in the show. It was like, don't have a hot mic.
Just tease the nuts.
Just have the nuts story later on. So, 2009. I think Mike referenced this last week. So this is the date that the Punch Out video game for Nintendo Wii came out. It was the remake of the original NES game. We talked about that it wasn't very. It didn't catch on. It might have been good. It just didn't catch on. Capcom released Lost Planet 2 this day in 2010. 2010, same year, Red Dead Redemption came out for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. 2010, Microsoft released Alan Wake for Xbox 360. What do you remember most about Alan Wake, Sean?
Well, first he was asleep, and then he waked up.
Thank you, Sean. And 2010, Ubisoft, don't call me Ubisoft, releases The Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands for PS3 and Xbox 360. Coming up, we'll talk about nuts. Actually, apparently Aura knows about Alan Wake. You'll have to tell us in the break what the hell Alan Wake was about, because that's a very, very basic name in a lot of ways. Nuts tease 2. Yes, absolutely. We'll continue to tease the story about nuts coming up on Gaming Morning Show. I will give you a hint. It's because they bump into each other. The nuts bump into each other.
It's crowded.
Gaming Morning Show, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Next hour, sports! And we will have our top 10 list. 12 easy changes to make for an easier, more productive household. I don't know. We
tried this once before.
Yeah, I don't think get married is also on this list. All right, we'll be back. It is Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. Back in a sec.
From Gaming Morning Show.
Hi, I'm Ryan from Gaming Morning Show. On behalf of everybody at GMS, a big thank you to you and everyone who has spent time with us this year.
Hi, I'm Sean from Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News Division, and I'm here to thank you for all the time you've shared with us. Whether it's sharing with us what you do on your stream, introducing us to other streamers, or heck, joining us in chat, or even guest hosting.
Oh, wow, kind of forgot that there's just pretty much the two of us, so probably not big enough staff-wise for one of these big corporate thank you videos.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction.
Mom, have you seen my Furby?
What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I boiled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was third-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo. Or was it?
The truth is,
You can't kill a Furby. It's behind you!
Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hand?
It's time for GMS. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning Gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues on Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. Thanks for being here. Sean and Ryan with you this morning. In the break, chat was talking more about Quantum Break and the game Alan Wake, which was like Quantum Break, according to Aura, but instead of having time powers and being chased by a corporation wanting to take them, you have a gun and a flashlight while being chased by the dark. Wow, that's intense.
And I believe it was it's roughly tied to the Control game that came out a couple years ago.
Okay.
I think they're connected.
I couldn't help, and Chad FM had this thought too. I can't help but think of Quantum Leap, which was a pretty okay show.
It's been a while. I haven't watched it.
Al had the little bright remote thing. Actually, Al's remote thing kind of looks like a Stream Deck. Think about it.
We should probably recreate that.
Was
Can
that
we make our own Quantum Leap?
Can I be Al?
Sure.
Yes. Who was the other guy? Scott something. Here's the thing. I actually think a random YouTube user BG would know this, to be honest. It was Scott something. It wasn't the guy Charles in Charge. That was like Scott Bakula or something like that.
No,
Oh.
I think you have him backwards. Scott Bakula was Quantum Leap.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I did, apparently, because Chad FM immediately said Bakula. Okay. So who's the one who was Charles in Charge?
Scott Baio.
Oh, they were both Scotty B's. Sam Beckett.
Bakula sounds like a. Yeah, I think I think that was the character's name, right?
Oh, thank you.
Scott Bakula sounds like a made-up name, by the way.
I mean, yeah, his name might be like, Scott Johnson. So I had to change it to something cool for Hollywood.
It's like you confronted Dracula, and you're like, "What's your name?" And he's like, doesn't want to let you know that it's Dracula, and he's like, Bakula.
He just looks around. It's like, Lamp. My middle name's Lamp. Last name's Bakula. So, Kalaf saying voting was easy! ! Just a couple proposals on the ballot and party primaries if you're in that sort of thing. Easy peasy. GG. Nice work. Look at that.
Nice work.
I had overlooked that, talking about Aura getting hammered at the pub by 2 p.m. on the birthday. So, what's your name? Scone Johnson. Nice to meet you, Scone Johnson.
Bacula.
Culty.
Quantum Leap was an NBC show, right?
Maybe.
Do you think it's on Peacock?
I was gonna say I watched most of my Quantum Leap on USA in syndication. So
Nice.
since NBC owns USA, there's a very good chance of it. So you never know.
So I just Googled Quantum Leap streaming. It looks like you watch full episodes just on NBC.com, which is exciting enough. But in the pilot episode, which aired in March of 1989, he goes back to 1956 on my birthday.
Wow, look at that.
I'm famous.
Culty's-
I wasn't born in 1956, but
No, that's true. It's not your actual birth, not the day of your birth, but the anniversary of your birth. Had it been, it's a prequel to
pre-anniversary.
the prequel.
the prequel of my birth.
Prequel of your birth. Happy prequel of your birth, Sean. Just like when Super Mario Brothers came out, was the prequel of... No, that was on your birthday, wasn't that? Your date of your birth.
Yep. The actual day.
It rhymes with Bacula. You'll never guess it. Try to cover for Dracula. Yeah, we got it. Good moron to you, Lady K. Peekaboo to you as well. Peekaboo on Peacock. So... Low Last Checkpoint says Scott Bakula is Count Dracula's deadbeat cousin that lives in a van down by the river. So true. Let's see. Like I mentioned, today is May 18th, 2021. It's Gaming Morning Show. Sean and Ryan. You can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Our topic of the day has to do with No Dirty Dishes Day. And so we're trying to get a gauge for how you either divide and conquer dishes if you're in a household with somebody else, maybe you have roommates. I mean, honestly, I had pretty good roommate experiences. Part of the reason was I spent about 300 of 365 days a year out of the house that I rented and hung out with my now wife. But I never actually had a lot of arguments about dishes, but I remember there were some people I knew in college especially that had lots of arguments about dishes.
It happens. I never had any big issues. Chat's still waiting for that nut story.
Nut story.
I think the biggest issue I had was the summer that I took organic chemistry. I basically from the beginning of summer until the end of summer did nothing but OChem because it was a lot, and so I stopped doing anything at the house that I lived in, and I had a roommate at the time. And so he was, at one point he was like, "Hey, you haven't been like cleaning up the kitchen or anything?" I was like, "Yeah, but I also haven't been using the kitchen." I've been gone. I ate like every meal out that entire summer because I didn't have time for anything else. And so I was like, "Everything that's in there is all you, man." And he's like, "Yeah, I guess you're right." That was the closest I came.
Culty says American Gladiators. Remember specifically watching American Gladiators followed up from Quantum Leap. And then
good.
all of a sudden Juicy comes on. And so I actually hit pause for you, Culty. And we'll have a Juicy break coming up after this game. And Chat FM, after this game, we will tell you the huge nuts story. So stick around. It's coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Good moron to you, Scott Chick. How I handle the dishes. Hope the dish fairy comes and does them, and when that fails to work out, blast some tunes and dive right. Okay, so music is part of the way that Scott Chick deals with the dishes.
YouTube videos help me. I prop up my phone with some YouTube videos and do the dishes.
I just want to let you know that I imagined what that centering pass that you almost pulled off there looked like, and it was going to be epic.
And then it wasn't.
Chat FM, I will wait till you get back. We're going to play Chat FM Adventure today. And so we'll wait till you get back then. We have another story to tell you about first anyway. I mean, in our rundown order, we got to tell you about how the kitten would walk 800 miles and the kitten would walk 800 more just to be the cat that was rescued in the Uber. Oh my gosh. I think we're in a little We're out of our league for a second here. Although you already scored, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Kalaf said, clean cooking stuff as I go. Rinse the dishes after finishing eating into the dishwasher to finish them off super clean. I love how y'all actually do have a fairly, like, buttoned up dishes strategy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even getting a ton of, like, oh my gosh.
That guy's too good.
Whoa, Scott Chick. You don't like the Proclaimers? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I had no clue where that was going. I just assumed it was going in.
Yeah, that guy is ridiculous.
Oh, well.
Get in there.
That helped.
Nice work.
They're overplayed up here, funnily. Yeah, that song does get played a lot. I used to play that song a lot as a DJ. You have to remember, I didn't have a lot of songs that I liked playing, so... From the actual playlist, that one was truly authorized to be played. Oh my gosh. That's the one hardest thing about ball cam, is adjusting to like when it's over your head.
Yeah. That guy's ridiculous. This guy shouldn't be playing in like just random public lobbies. This guy should only be playing ranked. Anytime you can score when the ball is like near the ceiling and you can boost up and hit it down to score, like you shouldn't be playing. This guy's too good.
Imagine if I had tapped that to you.
That would have been sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you slowed it down just enough for him to get there.
I did.
It was so going in.
I wanted to score.
You were scoring. All right, you're free.
Oh my god. The boost. The boost is so hard to manage when you're going up the road.
Oh.
I'm doing fine, shot. Doing fine. Oh, we both whiffed. That's just sitting there. Man, I felt like we were gonna have a shot. Yeah, look at that. I mean, just such a great play to swoop over. I'm impressed. All right, don't worry. We got our list of the day coming up after this.
And it's guaranteed to be a good one.
I mean, there's clearly only one thing left to do, and that's just try to blow up Shemalt or whatever. Shafalt. Oh my gosh. That's gonna go in.
Yep. Where are you?
I was trying to blow up Shafalt. It became personal. All right, well, we're losers. All right, here you go. This one's for Culty Vibes. It's Hot 106.7 FM radio. It is time to play that song you've all been requesting. This one goes out to our good friend Culty Vibes. You can be the 5th caller right now to win $1,000. Your chance coming up in just a bit. Here's Juicy, right now on GMS Radio.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. From a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene. Man, that is so juicy.
It is 7:21 on the West Coast. It is 10:21 on the East Coast. 3:21 for those watching GMS in the UK. Max volume for Culty Vibes. Good moron to you, Lady K, saying hi, AJ, with a heart. That is Sean. I am Ryan. Big Nuts story coming up here in just a bit. First, here is the story about the kitten that was saved from traffic. This comes from Ben Hooper. Don't call me Hopper. Ben Hopper, not Hooper, of UPI.
Got him.
So there's this person named Kylie Gross, right? And Kylie's on the way to work, okay? Just outside of Miami. All of a sudden, appears a tiny little kitten weaving through traffic. So Kylie elicited help from different people, like police and firefighters stationed at the clinic, and they ended up luring this cat from its hiding place. However, there was a big problem, okay? They didn't know where to take the cat, okay? Kylie said couldn't take the cat home, right? Had an uncat-friendly dog at her residence, right? And there was no room at the shelter. So you know what they did, Sean? Do you know what they did? They called Furry Friends Rescue in Jupiter, Florida. If you need help in Florida with cats, take them to Furry Friends Rescue.
Furry Friends Rescue.
I hope someday GMS can do a small little fundraiser for Furry Friends Rescue. If they're on the up and up and they're a good place. Anyone in Florida, chat? Wouldn't that be fun if we could just do like an itty bitty little fundraiser for Furry Friends Rescue?
That'd be great.
Anyway, couldn't take the cat because, you know, work, right? And so they called the cat an Uber. The Kylie said, I use Uber, so why not rescue a cat using Uber? And so Uber driver Jose Jimenez said the hour-long drive was his first acting as a feline shuttle service. Quote, when it comes to saving a little pet like this, I'll go anywhere. Furry Friends Rescue said the kitten is underweight but otherwise healthy. The rescue said in a Facebook post that the kitten was named Uber in honor of its rescue story.
Perfect.
Wow.
That's great.
It's not bad.
When we do our fundraiser for Furry Friends Rescue, can we also make a portion of that go to Jose Jimenez?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
It'll be harder to get a hold of him.
I'm sorry, Culty.
You're welcome. Is the music back?
7:24 on the West Coast, 10:24 out on the East. All right, let's do the list of the day. Thank you, A Gaming Morning Show. Today is the topic of the day has to do with Whoa. How can you not like the Proclaimers? I've been text offline, Scott Chick. Just want you to know that someone took the battle offline. I got a message that said specifically, how can someone not like the Proclaimers? If the reason that you don't like the Proclaimers is because they're overplayed, I actually completely get that. Because I don't dislike that song, but I can see how that song can be played over and over and over again. Do you want me to play the Furry Friends Rescue version of that song again? Do you think we could cameo the Proclaimers to play us a special version of the song? And if that was the case, and the Proclaimers were actually on Cameo and actually were willing to redo 500 Miles into specific custom lyrics, how many times do you think they get requests to do something of this sort where someone changes the lyrics, says, I would drive this far for you? So many questions. Kate, you're here. You just missed the story of how an animal was rescued by going on an Uber ride of 80 miles. You also, though, are in time to let you know what our Big Nuts story is. So we're going to tell you all about our Big Nuts story coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Should we do the list?
No, I don't think so.
It's a great list. You're going to love it. What could go wrong, Sean? What could go wrong?
All right, let's do it.
All right, this is from lifehack.org. .org? Yeah, .org. Annie Moeller made a list of 12 easy changes to make for easier, more productive households. It is in honor of today being No Dirty Dishes Day. We've been asking you how you tackle your dishes in your house. So, Kate, of course, you can weigh in on that. Let's start with the first. We'll go from top down. So we'll go with number 1 on this list.
1.
Pick up the 1 bag a day decluttering habit. This makes simple practice. Basically, simply keep a stash of small bags on hand. Once a day, spend 5 to 10 minutes walking through your house or apartment and take out clutter you don't need anymore. That's all you got. Just do it once a day. All of your cleaning problems will be solved. Doesn't mean you have to take it out to the trash. Maybe you can recycle it. I have a dried out marker stash because those can be recycled. Waste paper, we're lucky enough here that can be recycled. Worst case, you do have to throw it away. But you can do it at 1 bag at a time.
2.
1 bag at a time. Number 2, assign people to tasks or areas. Unless you live alone, there's no reason you should be doing all of the household work yourself. Assign tasks or specific areas of the house to other people living in it. And this is their example. So Bob gets to keep the living room cleaned up, and Jasmine is in charge of taking the trash to the curb, and everybody does his or own laundry.
Bob is good with it.
All right, cool. Living room done.
That's all we wanted to do, Bob, is make sure you were good with it. I will tell you this. I think this is one of my... So this is my advice. Just because I avoid pain at all costs. Take everything that you despise doing, have the other person in your house do the same. And then as long as they line up and the other person will take the other one, try to do that as much as possible. Why cause more pain in your life? Easier said than done. I completely acknowledge. But I like that idea.
I thought your advice was going to be list all the things you despise doing. Make someone else do them.
No. That's a good scenario, but not ideal. Not going to work. That'd be really cool, though, if you could do that.
3.
Repeat favorite meals and snacks. Here's what I can tell you with absolute certainty. If I was not married, this is exactly what I would do. I would eat the same thing either the same days of the week. There is a very good chance I would eat the same thing every single day. I don't get meal fatigue. So, very, very few times do I get meal fatigue. And plus, I always get like those cravings where it's like, hey, I want to go eat Hawaiian food tonight, so I'll just go do that. Bada bing, bada boom. So, this is what their advice is, though, is basically just repeat favorite meals, have your favorite snacks on hand. There you go. Nothing wrong with repeating favorites. Save some time, money, and stress. Let's see. Nick Paul just showed up. We are doing our 12 easy changes to make an easier, more productive household on No Dirty Dishes Day, and we're up to number 4.
4.
Number 4, kind of along the same lines, stock up on your favorite meal supplies and do prep work in big batches. Once you've established the list of your favorite meals and snacks from step 3, take it a step further by shopping and prepping in bulk. If you're already chopping carrots or cooking chicken, it's very little work to chop twice as many or cook an extra batch of chicken, and then you're set for another day.
Smart. Number 5. is do the dishes before bed. I don't think this is required to be a steadfast rule, but they say you do this because if you don't, then the next morning something's going to come up and you're not going to be able to tackle it. I advocate for doing things when you're at your best. So if you're better in the mornings, then make sure you tackle them in the mornings, and you have a plan for that. But I'm talking in a very idealistic sense. In this case, it just says don't let them sit there because otherwise they'll pile up. Maybe you have to run out for breakfast. You run out for work. You got to eat breakfast really fast. You don't have time. You overslept. Maybe you didn't wake up to the donkey noises that were permeating from your phone. You never know what could come up. So it's important to just get them done that night, according to this list.
6.
Number 6, set up an inbox for everyone in your household. You would think in our digital age that handling paper mail, bills, invitations, and so on would be a thing of the past, but that hasn't quite happened yet. And we still end up with a staggering amount of paper in our daily lives. If you don't have a designated place to put the mail and other paper items that trickle through your household, they'll pile up on any available surface, create clutter, get lost, or shuffled around or accidentally trashed. Solution to this, designate an inbox space for everyone who receives any sort of paper clutter, no matter how old or young they are. When the mail comes or the information gets brought home, stash it in the appropriate person's inbox. It can stay there until it's used or irrelevant. You know where it is. You won't have to shift piles of paper every time you actually want to eat at the table.
We encourage more coffee, Kate. You have our blessing. K-Laugh says there's a dating app. Quote, find your cleaning partner. Might work. Number 7. Divide things into daily chore lists, weekly chore lists, divide regular household tasks. I actually really like this kind of system. I have a week-by-week checklist. You're supposed to do it on a daily basis, but that's proven harder than even just trying to fit them into a week. But yeah, in theory, if you surface clean the bathroom on the first Monday of the week, you have a better chance of having it kind of, stay clean. I don't know if it works.
But only on the first Monday of the week?
Yes, as opposed to the second Monday of the week. If you wait till the second Monday of the week, there's no chance. It just will never come. So, yeah. Good morning to you, Suff. It's good to see you again on Gaming Morning Show. We're going through tips for keeping your house clean on No Dishes Day. This also includes, obviously, if you have children, assigning things to children and making them chip in with the chore list. So, there you go.
8.
Nice. Number 8. Handle your weekly household tasks with the one-to-one approach. During the week, when everyone is busy with school and work and all the stuff that makes up our lives, focus on simply completing your daily chore list and every day, one single task from the weekly household task list. That's just one task per day. You can do it, or you can delegate it. On the weekend, dedicate 1 hour of your Saturday to getting through the rest of your weekly task list. If you can finish it all up, you're done for the week, and you get to enjoy the rest of your weekend. If not, you still have Sundays and backup.
Isn't making children work the whole purpose of having children? It is a fantastic side effect, Kate. A fantastic sub-reason. Certainly.
9.
Handle cleaning like a pro. Most of us do cleaning chores, don't really think about what we're doing. Instead, do some research. Figure out how to do it really well. Read up on how to clean effectively and efficiently. Stock up on tools and supplies that will help you get the job done well and fast. Worst case, call a professional or your brother-in-law.
0.
Number 10, get stuff off the floor. This goes for not only like clutter, but also your organization systems. So instead of putting a basket on the floor, mount it to the wall. Pile books on a bookshelf instead of on or by your desk. Use clips to attach wires to the wall just above the baseboard instead of letting them drag on the floor. Whatever you can do to get stuff up off the floor will make your space look less cluttered and make cleaning go faster. Moving stuff around when you need to clean is what usually takes the most time, not the actual cleaning. So the less stuff you have to move, the faster you get through your cleaning chores.
And then number 11 and 12, these are bonus items. Clean out your closet when you do your laundry. And number 12 is time yourself. I will say one thing that has helped me is timing myself, mostly at work. I once used to not drink water pretty much the entire day, and it was because I felt so much pressure to get all my work done that I wouldn't stop to go refill my water bottle. And then one day, I took out my stopwatch, and I timed how long it took me to go get water. It was less than 3 minutes, and I realized that's a silly reason not to go get water and let my whole body be like, oh, you're so dehydrated. Drink more water. So that actually has proven effective to me. That is 12. Oh, good.
And timing yourself in general is really helpful, and it's helpful because this old adage of you can't change what you can't track. So if you don't know how long it takes you to clean up the entire kitchen, how are you supposed to mentally fit that in somewhere when it's just this big unknown? Is it going to take me 10 minutes? Is it going to take me an hour? Once you know it, you can track it, you can start to fit it into a better place. And like you said, it negates that hurdle of, oh, that's going to take so long, I'm not going to do that.
No, that's wise words for sure. 12 easy changes to make an easier, more productive household from Annie Moeller of lifehack.org. It is linked in the chat if you would like to take any of that away. K-Laugh says, I've gotten into the habit of never leaving a room empty-handed. Logistics is a big part of keeping a house clean. And Kakuri, which, by the way, good moron to you, Kakuri. Stay hydrated, kids. Hashtag stay hydrated. Or drink more coffee and then stay hydrated. Either way, that works, I think. We've been trying to make it a point of emphasis to make sure my older child, my daughter, drinks more water, because it always gets to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, how much water have you drank? I've had like 3 of these. No, you haven't. I promise you that you have not. Tonight's pretty exciting. Tonight is GMS Plays, which is what Sean does every single Monday and Tuesday night. Last night played Minecraft. Tonight is going to play a very special game. It's on the heels of our interview yesterday with Neil Jones, the creator of Aerial Knights Never Yield. It comes out tomorrow on pretty much all of the platforms. Sean, Sports.Gaming, is going to play it tonight as part of GMS Plays. How excited are you?
Great. That's going to be so much fun. I'm pretty excited.
So if you would like to see a glimpse into what this game looks like, it is a futuristic runner style, not a platform, but a runner. So you called it an auto runner, right?
Yeah, I believe it's an auto. Basically, your character's just moving, and then you have to dodge and jump and slide and whatnot.
So it should be pretty cool. I like the tutorial. There's a demo out if you would like to play, but it comes out tomorrow on all of the platforms. You're going to be playing it on PC, right?
Yeah, we're going to play it on PC. We're going to play through the first half tonight. The second half we can't show you until tomorrow when the game releases. So we're going to play the first half tonight, and depending on how it goes, I might record the second half, and then we can post that tomorrow.
Oh, we can maybe even throw it on like, our YouTube or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Yep. YouTube.com/GamingMorningShow if you would like to find out more. And of course, you can become a Patreon by joining us at patreon.com/GamingMorningShow. The likes of Kakuri, also a Patreon subscriber. There are different tiers that are available. And Chat FM mentioned this earlier with the fact that Patreon exists. We realize that it's kind of a pain in the butt to just have to sign up for 8,000 different platforms. Even having to sign up for PayPal to then offer tips to different streamers if you decide to go that route. That's a hassle. So if you do go to Patreon, there is a welcome tier there. It's $1 a month. $1 a month. And it's designed specifically to try to make it easier to say, hey, we understand that it was a pain in the butt to get signed up. We'll definitely give you a thank you shout out on Gaming Morning Show. And if you pay attention during the breaks, at the very bottom of our break screen, we do have our sub-anniversaries that are celebrated. In fact, today is specifically Austin Attack 12's 4-month sub-anniversary. So thank you, Austin, for being one of our Patreon subscribers. Find out more patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Yeah, so still to come, Big Nuts.
Big nuts.
Today is Museum Day, Visit Your Relatives Day, National Cheese Souffle Day, and National HIV Vaccine Awareness Day, in addition to No Dirty Dishes Day, which is our topic of the day. Thank you, Henley, for the lurk. We appreciate you doing that on Twitch. Big thanks again to Master Jordy and AlbAx17 for the hosts this morning.
Visit Your Relatives Day is difficult to celebrate right now.
It is, and I acknowledge that for sure. Not so much for you, because they live with you, but but yes, with the pandemic, I was thinking about that as like maybe today's just a good day to try to make sure that you find a way to, FaceTime or call.
Reach out to your relatives on Visit Your Relatives Day.
I bet that day was one of those things they didn't consider. Well, what if there's a pandemic? That might go in. That might go in.
Nice work. Nice work.
I like how I have so much confidence in my goal shooting ability that the moment I hit it, I went, that might go in, as opposed to be like, that's going in.
There's a non-zero chance that might go in.
Nice, Sushi. I'm in position. I'm in position. Oh, and I hit it on the front. Nice center.
This guy's bullying me.
Leave my friend alone.
Oh, straight up.
How? How was that straight up? I don't understand.
I think it ricocheted off him too.
Okay, okay. That at least makes me feel a little better. Nice job off the roof. Or the
Thanks.
ceiling.
Oh.
I want to work on trying to get that, like, the ability to, like, sidewind. You know what I mean? Like, hit it from the side, hit that barrel roll. Sushi comes in with just the lol, that's what she said.
Nice save. Cleared out.
No, I love Sushi, that was great. You never have to be sorry with a TWSS, so. It was hilarious, Sushi. I need more boost. I don't got enough snare. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Tapped it in for us. Sushi, have you had a chance to click on the Bandcamp link for the Gifted soundtrack and just listen to that first song? Because there's one, so it's a pre-order for Aerial Knights Never Yield soundtrack. There's a pre-order for it, and then, but you can listen to the first track, which is the one that we really featured when we had Daniel Wilkins, who made the music for the game, on the show. You can listen to that track.
It's so good.
It's really good.
I always really appreciate like game soundtracks, but I'm very, very rarely one to like get the soundtrack and listen to it. This might be one that I get.
Yeah, I agree. What am I doing? Nice. I like your rainbows, by the way.
Thanks. They were a free thing for when all the like NASCAR stuff went live.
You know, honestly, Sushi, I don't know. Oh, dang it! Sorry.
Nice try.
I don't know. I'll ask Daniel and see. It's on Bandcamp, which gives me hope that it might be. But oh, I was so close. We got sports coming up after this.
Athletics.
Aura, we have sports coming up after this.
Oh man.
Remember when we had a 2-0 lead?
It'll come back.
Oh, hey, and we have Pib news I got to share with you too. Let me pull up my Twitter.
Got it.
Oh, sorry. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
No! No! Okay, this is going badly. And I take full one. All right, let's see. Go here, go profile. And the Pib news is tomorrow there's a special stream coming from our friend Pib Jinky. And we want to tell you more about that. I got it. Oh, wait, you're coming from the side. Never mind.
Yeah.
I should have stayed and played goalie. Oh my gosh. Nice. Kind of plowed the road for you. Damn it. Right? Does it feel like we're playing a ranked game? Probably. dumped it just at the last second. Nice job.
Ah.
No. All right. Anyway, tomorrow we've allowed 4 straight goals. Pib's going to be doing an outdoor music stream. It shows up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Invite your friends, friends. That one guy. That's according to the copy that Pib gave me, which is awesome. It's on Twitter. It's going to be a lot of new faces. Hopefully, with the outdoor stream. Music streamer Pib is doing music exclusively now. Does a great job with the stream, and you can check it out. Go to Pib Jinky on Twitch and show up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time for outdoor music stream. Starts at 10 a.m. on Wednesday.
Nice.
You thought music streams were good. What about an outdoor music stream?
That's even better. I should probably plan a deck music stream at some point.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Oh my gosh. I tried to hop it up too. All right, 7:46 West Coast time, 10:46 out on the East, 3:46 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Sorry, GMS in the afternoon. I wasn't ready for that. That was intense. Who was here earlier that said it was like 11 something? Man, I had to scroll way up to remember that. Wasn't you?
Trash.
Yes.
Trash
Yeah.
trout.
Yeah, Trash Trout. So watching GMS in the early morning now. I mean, it's 12:47 a.m. in Australia. So if you didn't know now.
Call it middle of the night.
Paging Chat FM. Are you here, Chat FM? Because if you are, you're about to get the nut story paid off. If you're not, I'll still tell you the nut story, but we'll have to recap it again for Chat FM.
Nuts.
This is from sciencenewsforstudents.org. Man, Mike O goes all out for sources. Sciencenewsforstudents.org. By the way,
That's the website.
Mike's on vacation this week, which is why Mike's not here. But decided to jump into the rundown yesterday and add stories for us. Put all caps with an exclamation point, finally answered. My question to you, Sean, have you ever actually thought about this? Ever?
Can't say that I have.
I didn't even know this was a thing. All right, here's the headline.
Nerd alert!
Why big nuts always rise to the top. From sciencenewsforstudents.org. And it has to do with large Brazil nuts. Because apparently, in mixed nuts, they are notorious for always ending up at the top. It's apparently got a name, the Brazil nut effect. Scientists use this as a real thing, according to Maria Temming of sciencenewsforstudents.org. So, Parmesh Gahar says in this article, the Brazil nut effect has been tough to crack. The scientist, Parmesh, is an imaging scientist and works at the University of Manchester in England. They were trying to figure out how to track individual objects moving around the middle of a mixture. So their team overcame the challenge by using CT scans, with CT scans using X-rays. And during the course of this imaging, they were able to track individual peanuts as well as Brazil nuts in a box as it was shaken. And they were able to create, and I quote, the first 3D videos of the Brazil nut effect in action.
I want to know how the conversation between these researchers and the radiology department went when they're like, we need to schedule some time to use your CT machines. And they're like, oh, for what? Oh, we're gonna shake some nuts in it and see how they move around. Be like, well, we'll try to fit you in, but we're trying to do important stuff with these CT machines.
You know what's going to be funny is we're going to be 10 years in the future, and some major scientific breakthrough is going to be predicated by the fact that they did the Brazil nut effect experiment. Just telling you, mark my words. 2031 deadline.
It's gonna happen.
Anyway, apparently they mostly lay sideways. The nuts did. The nuts lay sideways in the box. But as the box shook back and forth, the nuts bumped into each other. And those collisions nudged some Brazil nuts to point vertically. And that up and down orientation was the key to the Brazil nuts rising through the pile. It opened up space around the Brazil nuts for smaller peanuts above to tumble down, and as more peanuts gathered at the bottom, they pushed the Brazil nuts upward. This helped solve one of the life little mysteries about mixed nuts.
Oh, nuts.
Thank you, Mike.
So good.
ScienceNewsForStudents.org.
That's why, if you need science news for students, the only place to go is ScienceNewsForStudents.org.
We've linked it in the chat. Whoa. Did you type in ScienceNewsForStudents.org and you didn't get a link? Oh, no.
No, he got censored like he tried to put in a link. And it wasn't a link.
Gotcha. Okay. I was going to say, wouldn't that be something if Mike just made up the story we just read everything about? It was very detailed. So Mike gets credit for it.
ScienceNewsForStudents.org totally sounds like a website Mike would make up too.
I just pictured it coming from his wife, so. Kakuri, that's a good line. That's nuts. True. It's time for sports. Albert Pujols has signed a major league deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers. 30 miles north, extending his remarkable career. 41-year-old Albert Pujols.
My theory is still that the guy didn't want to move. And he was like, oh, well, the commute's like 5 minutes longer, but all right, we'll go to the Dodgers.
Kalaf is saying, I absolutely going to create a fake science website. And Aura says, wait, that's a fake site. Has anyone actually typed in ScienceNewsForStudents.org? And if Sean does it now and Sean goes away, Sean was hacked.
No, it looks, without diving in further, it's a functional website at least. And their top headline right now is rhinos, camels, and bone-crushing dogs once roamed Nebraska.
Wow. Well, that seems like some science news that students could use.
Mm-hmm.
This just in from our Los Angeles Dodgers Albert Pujols expert. Chris M.E. says, Albert knocked in an RBI last night, so...
He's back.
Wearing number... oh, God.
These rabbits can't hop. A gene defect makes them do handstands. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes.
Okay. I'll finish sports while you find all the science news you can use. Number 55 is what Pujols is wearing for the Dodgers. And then, if things couldn't get worse, that the Angels had to cut Albert because Albert was playing so well, but the Angels just couldn't afford to keep him. That's definitely what happened. Mike Trout left Monday night's game with a strained right calf.
Yeah, he did.
So, bad news bears.
Showtime showed up, so.
In horse racing, Bob Baffert has been suspended for entering horses at New York racetracks pending an investigation into the Kentucky Derby winner Medina Spirit's failed post-race drug test, according to the Associated Press. Baffert will temporarily not be allowed to stable any horses at Belmont Park and some others. That ban includes races at Belmont Park, where the Belmont Stakes is coming up June 5th.
Kalaf is doing his due diligence.
Yes, Chris M.E., please read Kalaf. This goes back to our 6 o'clock hour. Meanwhile, field reporter for rugby, nope, field reporter for rugby. Okay. Aura says Nathan Mason of the Lee Centurions will miss a few weeks of English Super League after breaking his finger to the point where it almost fell off.
Oof. That's less than ideal.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I found out that apparently my finger looks weird. So if I do this, okay, and then I push that out like that, that apparently is weird that it does that.
Can confirm.
Whereas like this one doesn't. So did my finger almost fall off? College football.
Man,
Dan Hunt.
So weird. I was watching it on a replay.
Oh, you're watching my finger?
Yeah.
Dan Hunt's leaving to address personal issues following an unspecified violation of university policy not involving students. That's something that's happening. Olympics, U.S. government holding on to nearly $3 million earmarked for the World Anti-Doping Agency with plans to pay only if it sees, quote, real progress and a path for a more substantial future reforms, unquote, out of the global drug fighting industry. And Marv Albert is retiring after the NBA's Eastern Conference Finals. Yes! That's Marv Albert's signature call. Spent 19 years as an NBA play-by-play announcer and 22 years with Turner Sports, period. Albert, known for his signature, yes! Has covered everything from football, boxing, hockey, baseball, and tennis.
Yes.
And that is your sports! Random YouTube user BG reporting that I should let Sean adjust that weird finger. Thank you for your input, BG, whoever you are. I guess we'll never know.
I have a task for everyone.
Okay.
Everyone click on this link and watch the cute video of the bunny that does handstands.
This seems like Discord content.
No, it needs to have.
Both, absolutely both. Yes. I applaud.
It's so good.
That looks like a fake bunny. That looks like that bunny should be in. Look at its eyes. That's got to be fake.
Yeah, but scroll down and watch the video.
Oh, okay. The video is actually of a bunny doing handstands.
He's so cute.
Paging Kate Zaid.
Faulty gene.
Paging Kate Zaid. We have rabbits doing handstands. It's not believing you. Not going to click on anything that you put out.
It's so good. And the fact that it's a genetic defect means if you get 2 handstand bunnies and just breed those, you can just have a whole family of handstand bunnies.
Are you opening a circus?
Maybe. Not opposed to it. Get those handstand bunnies and some big nuts. We'll be on a roll.
Well, Suf, if you want to trust us, that link is clean. If you want to trust us, that's from Sports.Gaming. That is Sean. He's got a sword. Safe if you want to see handstand bunnies. If you don't, completely respect your choice not to click on any links. Kukuri's immediate in with an aww.
It's so good.
Is that not on your soundboard?
The aww?
Yeah.
Oh, I have it. Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. Aura did say I've seen pictures of the finger. It is actually nasty. Also, this in Roy Hodgson will leave Crystal Palace at the end of the season. The 73-year-old former England boss said, quote, the time is right to step away from the rigors of top flight Premier League football, unquote. Thank you, Aura. Also, Suf asking us if we know anything about the Winter Olympics. I don't know anything specific, but you're welcome to share. So,
I know they exist.
All right.
I know that they'll happen in 2022.
So you got to go, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
So then I do want to get this out here because Chris M.E. did say K-Laugh remembered a lot of cryptic stuff there. So do you remember this? This is this day in gaming history, Chris M.E. In 2007, 10 wireless hotspots are opened at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, according to kpolson.com, and it was on the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction. Users with a Nintendo DS at the game Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End can download extra content at these hotspots not available everywhere else. Chris M.E., do you remember this? We'll wait. wish upon a star.
Do you think he's still thinking?
He does remember this. Huzzah! Do 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 do.
Oh wait.
What was that?
That was our correct sound.
Bob
You
would
don't
like
want
to
to hear
see
the
you.
wrong sound.
Correct. Ding.
Chris also did not have that terrible game, according to Chris and me.
That's probably a good choice. He remembers.
Sean, you have a nice day.
I don't want to.
I mean, you can stay. I'm not making you go.
I know.
I know.
I gotta.
Just call him and say, Joel, we need final checkpoint. Start calling and canceling appointments, please. Please. All right, everyone say goodbye to Sean.
Good night.
Goodbye, Sean. Goodbye.
Time to go back to bed.
Goodbye, Sean. Sean's gone. You might remember the great artist Sean John. Our artist here is Sean Gone. So, everyone say goodbye to Sean. I will take you the rest of the way. Next hour, I'm going to play Apex Legends. I might play some arenas. I don't know. If anyone's got their controller and is free and wants to just jump in and play, at worst case, no comms Apex Legends, let me know. Yes, hashtag Sean Gone. But the good news is, for every Sean that's gone, we get Sean back on the tail end, which means that Thursday and Friday, full Sean shows. We get some FSSs. On Wednesday, that's tomorrow, Sean will be here for the first hour, and then Masteel will be here for the final two. So we get, a lot of us for the whole entire show the rest of the way. I am Ryan. We'll be back. Final hour of the show on a beautiful Tuesday, May 18th, 2021. It's coming up next on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Happy Subiversaries on the bottom.
I would drive through Bordeaux when it hurt all alone, but it'll be just fine if heaven's secure. I was lost, I would cry, I would wish all night that it'll be just fine if you aren't leaving for good.
that was there. Huh, go figure. There's this like tripod thing. Everything seems to get this weird like, I don't even know what this is. An octopus shape, maybe. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, this is for holding the whatchamacallit, it's for holding the microphone thing. But it didn't matter anyway, because I just drilled a hole in my desk. I really enjoy that V is currently in the stream, in the chat. And she just posted laughing faces. Okay. Yep. Oh, yep. Ooh.
Just in time. Oh, this is great. This is the best TV we've ever made.
I think Sean needs a band-aid though. Yeah, a little. Oh, there's the.
No, okay, yeah. This is how you strap in the camera to the. Thanks to everyone who's given us a follow, including Calvo on Twitch. All right, this is the top 10 breakthrough technologies, the 2020 list, and this comes from MIT Technology Review, so it has something to do with Massachusetts Intelligence. Why can't I think of MIT's actual name now? Institute. Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Ooh.
We can take the Christmas lights down off the house finally. So the HOA shuts up.
Lady K is concerned about why you're just skipping over spring.
Well, because Barry said,
"Oh, true.
It's not me. You can't blame me. It's the fake Bigfoot behind me that isn't real."
Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, when you think about it, Lady K, that one's not.
You heard it here first.
Whoa.
Are you gonna start clipping things?
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, Community Games and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. I am Ryan. We're riding solo like Jason Derulo. This is what we get for the final hour. Sean's gone. Mike's on vacation. Theo's tomorrow. It's just me by myself. And exciting news, if nothing else, I at least have Curry in my Apex Legends party. So we can do a GMS gaming hour. Okay. If you've never been here for a GMS gaming hour, it's a lot like the regular show, except we just play a little more games than we usually do. So we'll have more focus on the gameplay and leave in all the fun. If you missed it earlier, we told you about Peacock, the fantastic TV streaming service from NBC Universal, and how there's going to be the Da Vinci Code prequel on there. We'll tell you more about what the trailer looked like and link that through. We did last hour tell you about how Brazilian nuts always seem to rise to the top. So we did that. That's something that happened. And then also, we've told you so far about how a kitten traveled nearly 80 miles and was rescued thanks to an Uber driver. So that's all stuff that we've talked about today on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. And we're happy you're here. The topic of the day has to do with No Dirty Dishes Day. And so we've been asking you how you handle dishes. We even gave you 12 tips on how to do dishes better, according to lifehack.org. Namely, just divide and conquer if you're in a household with lots of people, and otherwise, don't let the dishes just sit there. Like anyone's going to do that. Lifehack.org. Really, at the end of the day, people are just going to let dishes sit there. All right? We've given you advice like eating out today. Get some takeout if you can. If you can't, well then maybe just eat like bananas. Things that have like, you know, existing vehicles from which to eat. Kakuri has sound advice as well. You could just stare at the dishes in the sink. That is also completely appropriate. However you need to do it. That's what's important today on No Dishes Day. is just don't even look at them. Don't even acknowledge the dish's existence, and I think we'll be fine. All right, we're gonna play some Apex Legends this morning. Curry is hanging out with me. I don't know if Curry, if you want to say in chat, if you want to talk, you can. I can bring you into a Discord channel or something like that. We're on Olympus, which is cool because I like Olympus way better than alternatives. Okay. We won last night. My friend Chris Emier and my friend Jeff and I played a game and we won, and I was very proud of that. So that was pretty cool. All right, we'll just jump in general voice chat, and then I can throw in. Kalaf is suggesting you take the dishes and you go throw them in the yard, and then maybe, just maybe, the dishes will just wash themselves. So that's an option. So you have that. Also, Real AJ is suggesting just using paper plates. I advocate, if you can find them, to use paper plates that are biodegradable. A lot of... Uh-oh. Whoops, I had a stick.
Come on, I still need you. We have a new kill leader. I can't.
Oh, whoops, I got my drone over here.
Recharging shields.
Sweet. Nope, they see us. That didn't work. Crap, I changed my mind midway through that throw. That was a horrible play by me. Okay, throw them in the yard, maybe it'll rain. I love bananas, says Kate Zaid. And, yeah, there you go. All right, what do we got going? Sorry, Curry, I made a horrible throw on my bracelet, and that really screwed things up. I should have just stayed in the house with you. Ivory comes from what? No way, you're pulling my trunk. I was going to say, most paper plates that aren't, like, coated in plastic or some sort of film, those are not biodegradable, but they are compostable. So if you have side, like, trash that gets picked up on the side of the street, what is that? Curbside is the word I'm looking for. Those can actually be composted. So, yeah, if you go in our Discord, Curry, and you want to jump in general voice chat, I can bring you in if you would like. Otherwise, I'm fine playing with just pings. That's completely fine with me. Okay, so you missed it, Chat FM. You missed the Nuts story. Can you confirm? Did you not hear the Nuts story? Because if you didn't, I'm happy to recap that just for you. I feel badly that you were just hanging on. You really got the full-blown assault of what is normally done as a tease in the radio world. We ask you to hang on, and then before you know it, you have to take off. So, my apologies for doing that. Good morning, Kukuri.
Good morning.
It is good to see you.
Hello. How you doing?
Well, we're doing pretty okay. You've been here for most of the morning, and we obviously have the topic of the day, which is the dishes topic, right? So how do you handle your dishes? You just stare at them all night, and that's the goal?
This is little, like routine on how I do dishes. So first of all, you use the plate for dinner, leave it in the sink, let that soak overnight. Next morning, you need to use them same dishes, but can't be bothered to clean them, so I still stare at them. I leave it for a couple hours. My mum asks me to do the dishes, then I still leave it for a couple hours. Then the next day I probably do them. So good 24 hours in the sink. If my mum hasn't cleaned it, then 24 hours.
It's a habitual cycle. You just sit there and you keep an eye on them. And if they don't move and put themselves away, eventually you must. But maybe someday they will.
Yes.
They'll just take care of
maybe
themselves.
by some luck. By some luck, if I'm lucky, they will clean themselves. But they haven't been lucky so far. They're just so lazy to clean themselves.
Although I will admit, if your dishes are putting themselves away, you may have bigger concerns.
I mean, if that day happens, I'm leaving my house forevermore. So, those dishes can stay in this house. I will be living elsewhere.
Curry's house is haunted. Watch out! Yeah, dishes. I don't mind unloading dishes. And the reason Joel had this earlier in the show. We're gonna go.
Let's find something good.
Are we gonna go hot? Yeah, we go. No. We're gonna go easy.
Okay, cool.
Joel had this earlier. Joel said that Joel's biggest issue with dishes is the fact that other people's food is on them. I think was something along those lines, and that's one of my biggest issues with dishes. Is doing the dishes means that I have to, in some ways touch what other people have eaten, and that's just I'm not compatible.
That's so
with that.
off-putting.
Yeah,
that is so off-putting.
Not a big fan.
I've had that so many times, and I'm just like, well, that was so gross.
Right. Let's get rid of that. Here's an extended energy if you have one, or if you need it.
Nah, alright. I got shotgun and light.
Are you streaming anytime soon, Curry?
Me, I'm going to stream on Thursday.
Okay. So twitch.tv/Kukuri, and you can watch Curry stream on Twitch this Thursday. You were also in the Kiki Duos Invitational. Who was your playing partner, and what did you think?
My playing partner was lovely Groggy or Die. And it was like amazing. Like me and him was just like, it was so fun. Like it was the first time me and him was playing together, and he's like such a good player as well.
I believe
it was
Groggy
so
is
fun.
a Mirage main, right?
Yeah. Did you see the last match? Like the last official match?
I mean, I did because I was out very early, so I was able to have a lot of spectating time.
Did you see what he did? Do you remember what he did?
I do not. What did he do?
For the final match, what happened was there was me and Groggy, Sushi and Woo, and it was Super and Loza, last three. So Super's team and Woo's team was fighting each other. They had no idea where we were. We was just crouching the whole time. And then I think Super got Woo really low, and then Groggy killed Super, and then Groggy killed Woo. She flew in the air, and then she came back down, and then she died, and then we won. It was really funny.
Oh my gosh.
Nice choice. You got good taste.
Good.
To find out more about Curry, here is the shout out for you, and then also, of course, Kiki Low and the Duos Invitational. Another private server event will be coming up from Kiki in the future. And, of course, Kiki Cup is scheduled for the 31st of July, and that is something that we, Gaming Morning Show, are a proud sponsor of.
Can't wait for the Kiki Cup. Can't wait.
Yeah. Are you you're gonna play, or are you working behind the scenes?
I am planning on playing this time. So I don't know who I'm going to play with. Probably find some new people. I don't know. I got time, so there's no rush. Yeah, right here. Yeah, on the roof. On the rampart. He has purple up here. Oh no.
Oh no. I made a mistake.
Oh, they have higher ground on us, so I can't get up there. Oh. Oh, cheeky.
I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. All right, that's okay. Let me give you all chat. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Let's give you the chat of this nut story. I'll be right back, Curry. Go ahead and ready up, and we'll be ready to go here in a sec. All right, so we're playing Apex Legends this morning as part of the Gaming Morning Show Gaming Hour. Here, this is for you, Chat FM. Chat FM, are you here? I just want to make sure that before I read this important story, this revolutionary research story, okay, I want to make sure that you're here, because if you're not here to enjoy it, I'm recapping a little bit too quickly. You wouldn't do that in normal radio. So, it's very important that you're here. Museum Day is today. Visit Your Relatives Day is today. National Cheese Souffle Day is today. And National HIV Vaccine Awareness Day today. So those are the other days of the day in addition to No Dirty Dishes Day. People have shared, eating meals out, getting some disposable sinkware. I think that best idea, in my opinion, is to combine Sinky Day, which was when you eat over the sink, with No Dirty Dishes Day. I think that's good. All right, chat, you're here. This is the headline, and this is a real place. ScienceNewsForStudents.org. In fact, we found handstand bunnies because of this website now. So good find from our friend Look It's Maiko, who put this into our rundown.
Nerd alert.
Apparently, researchers at the University of Manchester in England spent time trying to figure out why Brazil nuts, which are larger nuts, in fact, according to the article from ScienceNewsForStudents.org, written by Maria Temming, are notorious for ending up at the top of packages of mixed nuts. And so these researchers took the time to figure out why using things like CT scans and x-rays. Now what they were able to do is actually get 3D videos of the Brazil nut effect. That's right. The Brazil nut effect is a commonly used term to refer to why Brazil nuts wind up at the top of packages. Who knew? Hi, Kiki. We're talking about nuts. It's good to see you. As they watched these 3D videos of the Brazil nut effect, they were able to figure out that, hey, at first, large oval-shaped Brazil nuts stayed in the box, mostly laying sideways. But as the box shook back and forth, the nuts bumped into each other, which Mike bolded. Yeah. Those collisions nudged some of the Brazil nuts to point vertically. And when you did the up and down orientation, some of the peanuts rose to the top, or the bottom, excuse me, and as they settled on the bottom, Brazil nuts were on top. And that's why the bigger nuts, despite being bigger, are at the top of the package. Chat FM, are you happy that you waited until the third hour to finally get that story paid off? Kiki, that's a very good question. Why wouldn't we be talking about nuts? Are you serious? That is actually applicable to water filters? That's how water filters work? Huh. It's amazing. All right, well, welcome back in Kakuri to the show. Your takeaways from the Brazil nut effect.
Brazil nut, I can't believe there's actually
apparently it's a
like
term.
an article.
Yeah.
Article about it.
It's kind of
I
crazy.
just thought Brazil nut is just something on the shelf that you buy. That is it.
My biggest hope now for you, chat, is that you will spread the word of the Brazil nut effect, and you also spread word of this link, which is the link of bunnies that have apparently a genetic defect and allows them to do handstands. So if you click that link, which Suf, again, I promise you, it is an okay link, you can watch bunnies do handstands. So, not a bad thing. Top of the moron to you.
Top of the moron.
And officially, too, Bob has kind of been slacking.
Hello to the final hour crew.
Kiki Low did check in early, but I think by and large, today you're considered part of the final hour crew, Kiki. So welcome. Good moron to you. Aura has been here as well. Kopia Kakuri, who says hi, yes, is playing games with me. Kakuri's on comms, too, so it's great to have your company this morning.
Anytime.
Kakuri will be streaming on Thursday, and you can find that at twitch.tv/Kakuri. We were just talking about, in fact, how much fun we had in your Duos Invitational, Kiki Low. We had a very good time. Groggy apparently is quite the enjoyable partner to have in the game.
Oh, definitely. if you have any opportunity to play with him, do it.
That
You
is
will
true.
have such a fun time.
Absolutely. And Aura has a good point too. Aura is part of the all-day crew today, so I'm gonna go to Oasis. We had Super, who did check in earlier, Kiki, and Super had a couple of comments and then went on the way. But yeah, it was very fun. It was very fun to have the duos tournament. It was fun to play people that you know. Yeah, we had a good time.
Oh, there's people here.
In the
They've
right
gone
tower?
to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in there.
Okay. There's a massive here if you want that.
Yeah, sure.
Wow, rude. Just coming in with talking about Copia's feet. That's just kind of rude.
That escalates
Unnecessary.
quick.
Oh, I have a purple shotgun bolt too that I'll leave on the 3rd floor if you get up here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Oh my gosh, there's too many of these kind of weapons. There's a Devo here.
I bet we'll find something good here.
Oh, the Devo there as well. Okay, I might take that instead of this.
And then I just put an extended heavy or extended energy next to a bolt.
Volt SMG here.
You think they went downstairs?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay.
Um,
Well, should we just get out of here then?
oh, I hear somebody across the way. Where's that Devo gone?
Okay. Putting down my stick. Let me know if they're up there. Let's try to
Have you
pull.
heard your? Oh, they're
There's
coming up to you right now.
Okay, there's a purple shield.
Yep, coming.
Why are you climbing the
wait.
wall, Loba? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Did you just burn?
Yes.
I like how you just
One shot on me.
Got him.
I can't believe that hit the lip. I missed the grenade. I'm so
Oh.
embarrassed. Okay, I'm healing. Do you have your bot by chance?
Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting I'm lifeline.
Oh yeah, you've been playing Loba
Yeah.
primarily, haven't you?
And I've been expanding my horizons, let's just say that. Oh, is your shop still open?
Yeah, it is up there.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, chat, that's, again, the kind of gameplay that you won't get anywhere else, which is me throwing a grenade at my feet.
Grenade fought back.
Oh my gosh. The discussion. Oh no, is my stick still open? I don't think it is.
No, I can't
Okay.
see. I can't see it.
Okay, I
I
got
think you
30
burned it with that grenade, actually.
What grenade? What are you talking about? I definitely did not throw a grenade at my feet.
Definitely did
we've
not
cleansed that from our
happen.
brains for sure. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. Oh, I hear. Oh, that was you. Okay.
It's me.
How are we doing today, Copia asks? You know, we're doing pretty okay, to be honest. We've been having a lot of fun talking about nuts and Peacock, and Aura gave us the
All the
rugby
good stuff.
report, which was pretty badass. And yeah, so all things considered, it's been a pretty good show, to be honest. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to have our friend Theo with us for tomorrow's show, so that'll be exciting. And tomorrow, Pib is doing an outdoor music stream. So if you don't know Pib, go to Pib Jinky on Twitch. Yes, Aura, this is incredibly intense Rocket League. You won't find Rocket League play like this anywhere else. Where's that res coming from?
Yeah?
Yeah, should we go?
Yeah. Yeah.
We did have fun playing Rocket League this morning, though. We have been having fun playing Rocket League.
Ooh, care package on the way. I like the sound of that. New kill leader? Interesting.
Oh, yeah. No, it's...
See him?
Nope. I'm going to go to the Rift, though, and see if I can see him.
Active.
I hear him below me.
I hear him. Yeah, just draw guns. Hold on.
Unless that was you. Oh yeah, right here.
Right here. Oh, they're both in here. I didn't realize.
Got one knocked. Oh, we're gonna get double teamed though.
Oh! That was behind me.
Oh crap, behind me. Yep.
Dang.
We got third partied and I didn't get the last person, so. Alright, such is life. That's okay, because it's now 8:31 on the West Coast. It is 11:31 on the East, and it is 4:31 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Chris is saying favorite nut is almond. Kukuri, do you have a favorite type of nut?
I have to go with cashews. My family always likes cashews.
So
I have to. Wrong with that.
I have to admit, I'm coming from a pretty tough place when it comes to nuts. I've never really loved nuts, but in the shell peanuts at a baseball game, pretty legit. So I like sitting there watching a whole game, eating a bag of peanuts. Not bad. Not bad.
That's a go-to snack for watching football. Any other time, no.
Copia says, we all know Kiki's least favorite is coconut because it can be used for shower gel. Wow. Poor Kiki. I just feel like Copia's coming here just firing. Copia, take it easy on our friend Kiki. Kiki Lowe's raging.
Coming in with shots fired.
Right.
Shots fired.
Kiki's probably working, Copia. I mean, it's really, really rough. Ooh, Kate's got a good one. Pistachios are pretty legit.
Oh, there's a good thing.
You have to work hard to eat the pistachios, but pretty good. Chat FM also highlighting coconut. You don't get many of those in a bag. They're fairly large.
I mean, you should have a pretty, but if you have a big bag, then you could put a couple in there.
True.
Depends on the bag size.
That is right. Curry's got a good point, Chat FM. Bag size is relative. So, if we're talking garbage bag, but coconuts are the toughest.
That's weird, putting coconuts. But putting coconuts in a garbage bag, that's weird.
You don't go to your local market, Kukuri, with a garbage bag?
With a garbage bag. Just don't mind me. I'm just taking my coconuts for today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Who doesn't do that? Do it all the time. Gonna do it later today. Take a video, I promise. It's not true. 8:34. All right, we got one more game in us here. And then we'll get to our takeaways that are pretty okay and our clip of the day. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Aura saying, bigger the sack, bigger the nuts. I would like to award Aura. That is the second time today that Aura has been auto-modded, and I do believe it was for the same exact word. So that might be a first in Gaming Morning Show history.
Eyes on the prize.
Ooh, pistachio ice cream. I don't know. I don't love it, but I can't tell you necessarily that I've given it a wholehearted chance. For some reason, the idea of having ice cream made from nuts just doesn't sound appealing. But I mean, the only reason I eat dairy ice cream is because that's just what I've always done, right? Like, I like almond milk lattes and stuff. So again, why wouldn't I like? I don't know. I have a alt accelerant for you.
Hey, guys. Oh, if I wait, I'll meet up with you in a minute.
Oh yeah, you're fine. I'm not my person. Ooh, we're going Baby Dinosaur, and Baby Dinosaur goes straight through. Look at that.
Baby Dinosaur's been approved, guys.
Yeah, I don't know who did that. Maybe that's a Mike-O thing too. Mike's been doing a lot on vacation, so who knows? All right, we'll keep the mobile respawn. All right, bringing the stick to you as well. here is the accelerant.
Evo shield here. Level 3.
Ooh, look at that. It's like it was meant to be.
Mama's got you now.
Try grilled cashews on a pizza and then thank me later for changing your life. It's all it takes is grilled cashews on a pizza, huh?
Huh? I don't know if I'll actually have that. I don't know about that.
Extended energy mag here.
I mean, I could give it a shot, I suppose. I mean, I guess.
You sound so disappointed.
Well, it's just it's
suggestion.
So the other day I was making something from a meal kit, and my wife asked me to use almonds and something else that we had gotten because we hadn't made a lot of our meal kits up to a point, and unfortunately we let too much of some of them go to waste, which I just absolutely despise doing. But I sorted through the ingredients that we had to at least try to make something. I salvaged something, and and it was fried rice is what we ended up making with some of the rice that was in there. There were a couple of eggs, those kind of things. And they also happen to have some almonds and fried shallots. And so she asked me to put them on there for crunch. And I've never really felt like I needed crunch in a meal. You know what I mean? Especially in fried rice.
Yeah.
I didn't think I needed it. But apparently that's a thing that some people have. And so if you're into fried cashews on a pizza, especially if you like the crunch, there you go. It's an option. So
I don't know about the nut and the dough. That's the thing that's just baffling me at the moment.
all right, so I do need to give Aura worked really hard for this. So someone in my IRL group doesn't swear. So I typed out the insult, "You are so," and then used the word that Kate Zade's trying not to use. So I'm going to try not to use it as well. "You hecking moron." He used it out, which is why I did. So I'm going to allow this just so you can get your automod hat trick, okay? But Aura's showing us what not to do, chat. What not to do. So, and now I got to go help Curry with bad people. Good morning. It's good to see you, Malika. Thank you for joining us on Gaming Morning Show. Curry's playing with me. Malika was also one who played in the Kiki Duos Invitational.
Which one? They were fighting somebody over here.
Okay.
Got a team. There's still another team underneath there. They're healing up underneath me. There's some knock thing.
I swear I heard someone to my left.
Yeah, it's like here. He's running.
I hear a res.
Somebody stood it. Somebody right here. He's right here.
Nice work.
Got him. Oh, there's another team in the middle as well.
Okay.
The kill leader tried to take what's ours. They should have known better.
I gotta turn it up a little bit. Chat, sorry if it gets loud. Malika says hi, Curry. This is the GMS Gaming Hour, Malika. We don't do this too often, but Sean's gone for the rest of the day. Mike is on vacation. So Curry was kind enough to join me to play a little Apex Legends. We've been playing Rocket League for the most part. We've been talking about the Brazil nut effect. If you didn't know that and you want to win a bar bet coming up, is the effect by which the Brazil nuts, which are fairly large nuts, actually get to the top of a mixed nuts package as opposed to the bottom where you would suspect that the mixed nuts would go. So those are just some of the things that we've learned so far. We will have takeaways that are pretty okay coming up. There's a purple stabilizer in there.
Ooh, death box here. Let's see what presents they left us.
And then if you stick around, you get introduced to our clip of the day. Kajito, are you still here? Paging Kajito, if you are still here. Because Kajito actually made us a clip of the day jingle, which we will use. And then we'll have our takeaways that are pretty okay. So things that you learned from today's show. We've been linking through to rabbits doing handstands, which I never thought I would see on Gaming Morning Show, but alas, we did. And we also saw a hat trick auto mod from Aura, was automodded 3 times today. And Kiki's a proud member today of the Final Hour crew, which, of course, our friend Pickle Feets is too. Good moron to you, Pickle. It is good to see you.
Hello to the Final Hour crew.
Hi, Pickle.
Are they near us, or are they still in the distance, like closer to labs or something?
Yeah, they're near labs.
I can't wait to meet them.
It's like here somewhere. I think they rushed that res that happened like a minute ago.
Okay. Well, we got to get in circle. Do we want to try to take the top up here?
Let's go here.
Oh, somebody's like near
Okay.
me.
Okay. Oh, right near you?
Yeah, just go to the top though.
Okay.
They see us. Oh boy.
Serpentine movements. Serpentine movements. You will not hit me.
Duck and dive.
I am a
Duck
ghost.
and dive.
I am a ghost.
Duck and dive. Duck and dive. Duck and dive.
No, you are not the first hat trick auto mod in Gaming Morning Show history. However, you, I believe, are the first intentional 3-time auto mod in Gaming Morning Show history. You went for that. So. Alright, there's going to be a stick on the inside. I'm going to try to pull out some more batteries.
Yeah, I need some cells myself.
Shops open for VIPs only.
There's some cells in here for sure.
Sell here.
I need some as well.
Nice choice. You've got good taste.
Our friend Chad FM has said, on the subject of bad words, the Irish have the F word with an E replacing the U. It is actually not a rude word, as it is classed as family friendly, which is apparently, I think, Kiki Lowe's objective earlier this week during the Duos tournament, when one team did use foul language in their team name, and Kiki chose to refer to them as the Fex. Fex. I repeat, Fex. If you can dodge bullets, you can dodge a ball. That is absolutely true. All right, Kakuri, you gotta tell me what to do. Oh, yeah, okay.
Where are the grenades? They have what's I can't even, they have golden.
Oh, she's got a Devo. She's got a Devo. I made a bad play.
I nearly fell down.
They're both there. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's right, Curry. That fits the show clock. And again, at the end of the day, that's what we're most focused on, is how does it fit the show clock. So, Kukuri is a streamer. Will be on the air again on Thursday. You can find out more twitch.tv/Kukuri. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today on Gaming Morning Show.
Anytime.
All right, big carries this morning from Kirkari, and that's what I say right before I mute you, so you cannot come on and tell me otherwise. So, see, isn't that great that I have that power to be like, nope. Thanks, Kirkari, I appreciate it.
See you later, bye.
All right, I am Ryan. 8:44 West Coast time, 11:44 out on the East. It is 4:44 for those watching GMS in the UK. According to Kayla, feckless, an adjective, careless and irresponsible. Alternatively, feeble or ineffective. Thank you very much for the fantastic definition. Stick around. Clip of the day and takeaways that were pretty okay. The thing that you learned from today's show, we would love you to share with us coming up at the end of this one. Malika said, my mom would wash after eat. I would wash after like 3 plates or so many plates later. If you can keep up that kind of pace, I am pretty impressed, Malika, to be honest. I'm not good with dishes. So in our household, for sure, division of labor. I unload. My wife likes to load. We both hate the opposite, so we try to divide and conquer as much as possible. If I ever have to do the dishes, the only goal of mine is to make sure that I do so where I'm basically loading like plates, and that's it. So, not bad. Not bad at all. I'm picking a random clip of the day, by the way, so I don't actually know if any of it's good, so no promises. Good morning to you, Gonzo Gump.
Hello, FHC.
It is good to see you as a founding member of the FHC in a lot of ways. Gonzo is. Pickle Feats is here. Malika's tuning in. Kate Zaid giving us a full caps ! Pickle. Suff still believes that quote unquote science news for students.org is a fake website. I'm telling you, all you have to do is click on that link that we shared earlier, and you won't be sorry. Those are some very cute little bunnies doing handstands. And there won't be another show that you can find on Twitch that's going to be so excited about bunnies doing handstands. So if you're watching on Twitch right now, that link is for you. I am not Kirkari. Nothing falser has ever been spoken. Malika says the house chore that I hate the most would be ironing clothes. I am very bad at ironing clothes. I've been taught how. I am very bad at it. So, Kate and Gonzo were teammates on Gonzo Carries for the Kiki Cup Duos Invitational. And if you want more information about Apex-related Kiki events, well then, by all means, check out thekikicup.com. We are proud sponsors of Kiki Cup. The third installment of Kiki Cup is coming up on July 31st. And what's cool about that is we are going to be giving away Apex coins. So the prize pool, thanks to the sponsors of Kiki Cup, has reached $1,000. Or as our friend and ambassador to the program, Nintendo Nerd, says, doll hairs. And so $1,000 up for grabs on July 31st. Gaming Morning Show is giving away 3,000 Apex coins to one random team in the event. So each member of the trio is going to get 1,000 Apex coins. And then just some random viewer who's tuning in for Kiki Cup is also going to get 1,000 Apex coins. And then on the Monday following Kiki Cup, which would be August 2nd, I'm pretty sure, we are going to give away an additional 2,000 Apex coins on the show. And if you watch the Kiki Cup and you join the raffle, because Kiki's going to be doing a raffle for the 1,000 random Apex coins, those entries will carry over to Gaming Morning Show on Monday. So, if you join us, you can get double entries, and if you're a Patreon subscriber, you might get triple entries. I don't know, I haven't thought that far ahead. That's August. Give me a break. We'll figure it out. It's all coming up on July 31st. Kiki Cup, the third installment at thekikicup.com. Chat FM already firing away with some takeaways that were pretty okay. I learned that if you have bigger nuts, they'll rise to the top, according to the Brazilian nut effect. Yeah, here were some things that we told you about today. It is Museum Day, Visit Your Relatives Day, National Cheese Souffle Day. If anyone has cheese souffle expertise, now's the time to admit it. Because yesterday we were talking about baking and cooking, and that was something that was fun. National HIV Vaccine Awareness Day as well. Those are all days of the day from nationaldaycalendar.com and daysoftheyear.com. A couple of headlines. Peacock is going to have a Da Vinci Code prequel series, and if you would like to watch the trailer for this, you can through an article on Polygon. This is the Da Vinci Code prequel series trailer. It's dropped from everyone's favorite streaming service, Peacock. We also told you from Ben Hooper, not Hopper, not Hooper, of UPI. A kitten was saved from traffic in Florida. Nobody could take the kitten, including the person who saved it, because their dog would have eaten it. So instead, an Uber driver named Jose Jimenez drove the feline about 80 miles to Furry Friends Rescue in Florida, and it was a $160 ride, but you know what? The kitten is now named Uber and is ready for adoption. August 2nd, Dr. Chick's birthday. If you haven't already in our Discord, we love birthdays. We celebrate him every show in the 6 o'clock hour. Happy birthday again to Load Last Checkpoint's niece, who's celebrating a birthday today. You can go to our Discord, and we have a birthdays channel. If you're willing to share your birthday, we love to know. Aura did it earlier. Aura's birthday was last month, so belated birthday to you, and we'll celebrate it in about 11 months from now. And last but not least, from sciencenewsforstudents.org, which we already mentioned, they had a study on the Brazil nut effect, which is a real thing. They did some imaging through CT scans, x-rays, figured it out, that they slide upward because peanuts go downward, and therefore you get all the Brazil nuts at the top. Malika, yours is in November. We would love to celebrate you in the 11th month of the year. Are you a Scorpio, perhaps? Scorpios are celebrated in November. Put it in our Discord. It would be great. Yeah, you could have that week off. That would be cool, Dr. Chick. Maybe we could have you co-host on your birthday. How much fun would that be? We should talk. I'll have my people call your people. All right, really quick, your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming Re-News. These are your headlines of the day. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS and search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
New Mario Golf. It actually looks pretty cool. They have a whole bunch of different game modes. There is a new trailer out. Be sure to go to our Twitter and you can see this. There's going to be like speed golf and a whole bunch of other things, which will be super fun. So check that out. It's New Mario Golf, according to Game Informer's Liana Rupert. And from Kotaku's Zach Sweezen. A town in England actually installed Super Mario pipes, and residents were not too happy about this. They're like pots that flowers and other plants are growing in like public space, but they look like pipes from Super Mario. So there you go. So very heavy on the Mario related news this morning. Our Out Today segment included SnowRunner, Arcaea, something like that, Arcaea. Jetboard Joust, all out for Switch today. Essays on Empathy and Days Gone out for PC today. Leisure Suit Larry, Wet Dreams Dry Twice for PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Earlier we said that, and then our friend Culty Vibes got Leisure Suit Larry ads on the phone. And Siege Survival Gloria Victis is out today for PC. We mentioned yesterday our honorary name of the morning was Aerial Knights Never Yield, because that actually comes out tomorrow. Well, tonight on GMS Plays, our friend Sports.Gaming is going to play Aerial Knights Never Yield. Your first chance to see this game played from GMS Plays. It's out tomorrow, so we'll have a preview of the first, I think, 5 chapters is what we can show you on GMS Plays tonight, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time, with our good friend Sports.Gaming. Our name of the morning for today was, in fact, this. I don't really want to try to say it again, but it's out for PS5. Aura confirmed that this is the one reason that Aura is actually seeking a PS5 is because Void Terrarium plus codename Void Terrarium is our name of the morning. Will it be our name of the month? Find out at the end of the month. Kajito, it is your turn as we round out this Tuesday show.
Clip of the day, clip of the clip of the day, clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Oh, you like orange juice?
I
You just
love
don't like
orange
pulp.
juice.
I gotcha.
But yeah, the pulp's not gonna make you healthy.
FM said it's Pulp Fiction. That's the mystery behind Pulp. This is Pulp Fiction. Good moron to you, Super. I hate Pulp, both the band. There's a band called Pulp. Do you know of the band Pulp?
Nope, I do now.
I mean, sure, but I didn't know it existed prior to that. What the hell does Pulp sing? Please tell me that they did a cover of Concentration, which also I think is a song. Because I think what I'm thinking of is Rolling Stones. I can't get no satisfaction. Darn. But now
changing that to Concentration.
I think I sure did. There you go. I can't get no concentration. Only I would mix up a Rolling Stones song with the idea of concentration. On a complete side, one of my favorite game shows of all time was a Classic Concentration, which was hosted by Alex Trebek. All right, we're going to send you over to Sabs Bear if you're watching on Twitch playing Apex Legends. Since we had the GMS Gaming Hour at the very end, we can all go over there and say good morning from GMS, if you would, with the raid, and Two Sons as well. What did you learn from today? Of course, Chat FM already told us what his takeaway, or their takeaway, of the day was. And that was, I learned that if you have bigger nuts, they'll rise to the top. And said, thanks, Ryan and Sean. Have an awesome day. Gotta check my nuts. Good luck with that. Copia, maybe not necessarily the takeaway that was pretty okay, but says, wait, Superphonic hates pulp? Question mark? There you go. My takeaway that was pretty okay is Kakuri is cracked and is great to play with on Apex Legends. Really appreciate that. Also, I learned that if you divide and conquer your chores, things are a lot easier. I just like to avoid things that I don't like. Malika says the house chore I hate the most would be ironing clothes. We learned that about Malika. Chris's, my takeaway is I got I get called on very early in the show to answer questions about obscure Disneyland video game trivia, which is true. Apparently, this date in gaming history, back in 2007, there were hotspots installed at the Pirates of the Caribbean attractions at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, and if you had the Nintendo DS version of Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, you could download extra content that you can't get anywhere else. Kakuri learned that Brazilian nuts slide upwards. Yep. And Malika learned that Curry is an October baby, and Dr. Chick's birthday is August 2nd. If you want to share anything more about what you learned, you can always do so in our Discord or follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Please say hello to Sabs Bear from GMS. Good morning from GMS. That is our raid. If you're watching on Twitch, and we will see you again tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, on Twitch, on YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thank you so much for being here. I am Ryan. We'll see you tomorrow. Miss Theo will be here.
Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. From a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene. Man, that is so juicy.